I feel like I need glasses to look at you.
Right, it could be any longer.
What up?
Are we wearing beanies tonight? Is that nope?
Huh? What are we doing?
I don't know. I thought we were wearing beanies, but Zora changed the idea.
I got a beanie on. You can't tell because there's just a frozen picture from last week. Up here, I got my webcam going. How you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, what's up?
Good, and you?
What's going on, everybody? Happy
I'm good.
420.
Happy UFO Day.
Happy 420, everyone.
Yeah.
Happy 420.
Happy 420. Whoa.
Got him.
The Blitz.
Okay, we're
Cornelius.
one, but it's always at 1 minute, right?
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Looks like we've got some optical issues going on. Got multiple Zoros and Millers hanging around. I wonder if that's like has something to
Trippy
do
dudes.
with the virus. You guys have you started mitosis? Is that what's happening right here?
Hey. Oh, look.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh,
I like that.
Apparently, the day after 420 is National Get Fucking Tripped Out as Fuck and Go and Zoom.
Yeah.
So are we getting
So-
tripping tonight?
If that
I
wasn't
don't know
written
what
on your
reality
calendar,
is
everybody
anymore.
mosey on up to your kitchen and write that on your calendar.
Yep.
I'm gonna do interpretive hand dancing while the
Hand
show goes
dancing.
on.
Oh, shit.
How's everybody's week been?
You know.
Not bad.
Are we asking anybody in particular?
I'm saying Gravy flew a snowstorm the other day, so there's that.
Snowstorm right
I don't
now,
remember
right?
it. It's a good. I don't remember flying, but it's a good thing I have SD cards.
There you go.
I gotta fly the Stormer this week, and I did a Whoop video that I'm working on. So send a Whoop video. So.
I need to try and edit, but my computer does not want to edit anymore. It's like been looking up with Gravy slowly from some parts, but yeah, I'm still undecided. That
Dude, what you
motherboard
have
I'm
to do-
looking at. Huh?
You have to download some RAM from Thrift Seal.
Yeah, pretty much.
I downloaded some RAM today.
I don't know. Well, I do have a 6-core computer. It's just like first gen. So yeah, FX6. So like old AMD stuff. I need something a bit newer.
I was on the old AMD stuff for a while until, just go nuts.
And it's still running on DDR2. So.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Yep.
You have a 6-core processor that runs DDR2?
Yep.
The fuck do you have? Like an old Athlon server processor?
FX6. AMD FX6.
What, the 60, like a 6300 or a 60? No shit.
Yeah, I'm running on an old. This computer is 33 years old.
Come on.
Dude,
I'm
I
lucky
got.
it still runs this good. Well,
If you want,
for
I got a
internet
processor.
and stuff like that, it's good. But for editing 4K, yeah.
I got a processor and 32 gigs of DDR4. I can send you in that box. I'm just waiting. I got stuff that I'm adding to the box to send out to you. That's why I haven't sent it.
Well, let me know for sure. I'll probably work off that and just because I got a bit of money on the side. So technically, I should set up a computer, fix my car, get new suspension and calipers,
buy food.
Yep.
Brakes
No,
are
I'll send you a
Right,
2900X and 32 gigs of 32. I think it's G Skill Ripjaw 3200.
So what? Get a like a 450 board or something like that, and I'll be good with
No, get a X570.
5.7.
Nailed it.
So that
X570.
5.7, that 5.7 I
Fucking
was looking.
Zorro.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
guys getting AMD, dude?
What?
What?
AMD
But-
is better.
Yeah.
What?
I fucking- I did a hot rail with my vape.
Ooh. Oh, fine.
I've never
All right,
You gotta
get
teach me
blunted.
that
This
one.
Is
I'm running
a
AMD here too.
4/20/2020. It only
Intel.
happens once, and if we just
That's what I'm
pretend that it didn't
saying.
happen yesterday, and it's happening today, today's the day.
Wait,
So-
what?
Gravy was trying to get some MSI shit the other day. I was like, nah, dude, NVIDIA.
NVIDIA.
No, I wasn't saying that. No, I didn't say get MSI. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I might have just said that MSI was a good company. They make both. You do know MSI makes both, right?
MSI's fine.
Yeah.
I'll say
Make
shit.
it-
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
What up, John Solo, Goonie, Waldo, Brutal?
What up, Drag?
Skadoosh, Lazy
Good
Rocket.
news.
How you guys
Good
doing?
news.
Jay, Dragoneers. Get Dragoneers the link.
Jagneers.
Hey, where's my brother? I want to
Ass
see my brother
in here,
We
motherfucker.
need your sass in here, motherfucker.
Yeah, we need your look.
Log
The way that you
on.
Was this
I
the
need, I
latest
need
one?
that I need that New York accent in here.
Forget about it.
Tell us what the
Okay, you
inside
know
of
what-
your house has
now
looked
this
like
is-
for the past week.
This is what we really need to do. We need to talk
Turn
about
off.
cinematography and LUTs.
Oh,
Now.
Guys,
Who did
what
that?
the
Who did
fuck?
that? That was perfect.
Chris,
Thank you.
how do you have that cool color correction on your OBS? Did you buy the Johnny Lut?
Is that a Johnny light? It looks so
Is it?
good, dude.
This is
Dude,
the
did you
teal
purchase
and
it, bro?
orange light from Westside FPV right here.
I see you
So-
turn down the exposure a tad.
What the fuck?
But
You have an ND filter on it?
what happened?
Sure, you turn down your exposure.
Explain it to me, because I haven't seen it. I'm not on Facebook. I don't know what happened with the Lutz and Johnny and whatever.
So Johnny put out.
What
a
up,
LUT
Vice?
pack. For all of you who don't know this inside joke,
What's up,
that's
Billy
going on
Haggett?
between us. Johnny put out this LUT pack. You know, it's just not a problem. It's cool. You know, but like average LUT packs range anywhere from I don't know $5 to $50. He's trying to get $150 for this LUT pack.
Okay.
I've been like
That's a-
I've been like trashing.
It does
on
give
that.
hand jobs though.
Oh,
Well,
$150.
Yeah.
How many hand jobs?
Fine print. If you go into the fine
How
print, it
many
does
hand
say
jobs?
that. It does
How
say
many
that.
hand jobs? That's the
Money
thing.
back guarantee if you don't end up with a hand job.
Who are they by?
That guy's such a lutz, man.
Oh.
Such a light.
Ooh.
How
Is he
did
using
how
lube?
did
Is
you
it
come up with
two-hand? Is it
something
one
so
hand?
witty?
Oh,
So
So let
clever?
me finish the
Three.
story.
It's three
Sam-
hands.
Sam
Damn.
Calder put out his LUT pack today. 100 LUTs. If anybody watching wants it, just PM me and I'll send you the link.
Nice.
Yeah, and everybody, they should give
Fair
the
LUTs.
thingamajiggy so we can all buy the Johnny filter, and then we can spread it out to everybody for free.
Oh, look,
Oh, gee, and
I think it's
that's
illegal.
where the
Get
next. That's where the next thing goes. Is somebody posted that like a LUT is not a filter, and it's like, yeah, no kidding. And then they
A
started
LUT is
talking
a
about
preset.
A LUT
Yeah.
is not a filter.
And
It's a
then he went
preset.
Not a
on
filter.
saying
It's not
how
cinematic
It's
unless
not.
you have a Andy filter.
What was that? Locking frame rate is not cinematic. Was that the other
Yeah.
comment I saw?
Yeah.
bro,
Yep. Oh,
it was fucking fun.
yeah. If you don't
Locking
use
frame rate
if you
is
don't
not
use the rule of
cinematic.
180 for your shutter speed, then it's not cinematic. It's
You
also
know what
like
does cinematic? My balls aren't cinematic.
Oh.
Get about
Says
it.
who?
But why do you have
We
so
need a
much
lot for
360
that.
I
video of them
disagree.
now?
I think they're very cinematic.
Oh wait,
They are
Am
pretty
I-
good, but
am I?
What
What
LUT do you
use
for
your
balls?
Yeah.
24
Jagged
frames
ears
per
have so
second.
much hair. I want to see
24
what his hair looks
frames.
like.
24 hairs per
Oh,
second.
you got the beard, dude.
Enoch, make me a mod so I can post the link.
Oh shit.
Are you
Hold on a
gonna
second.
All right.
post the link in Google?
I'm gonna post it in the YouTube chat.
Get it? Oh shit!
I paid for it. I'm sharing it with my friends. Nobody's buying it for me. You know.
Yeah. You're just kind of helping out where help is needed. We all need good filters. Dude, that thread is out of control. Say's reply was great too.
Dude, I
Oh,
would
yeah.
do,
He's like,
I
"Oh,
would give you
welcome
that
to basic
I
cinematography
remember when
101."
I remember when I took that class.
There we go. Found it. How are you not in here already?
Can I use these LUTs on my DVR? Fuck yeah. You know.
If they look good.
Can I use them on my TV?
Yeah. I gotta buy a capture card.
You need sunglasses with the LUT built in. So every time you put them on,
Yep.
Everything is LUT.
When you were saying LUTing your DVR, actually.
Yo, you are a mod.
I need a dirty little
Chris, you're already a mod.
Oh, am I?
All guys are luts.
Can you guys
LUT.
get that? Oh, there's my
Yeah.
LUT.
Oh, it's in there.
Nice, dude.
That's what you said.
Boom.
Twitchy eye.
100 LUTs right there for free from your boy.
Lot of LUTs.
Dude,
And
I
they're all
think we gotta
separated
get
by
rid of
creator.
Patreon and we're gonna replace it with Lutreon.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you can it goes both ways. You can donate LUTs because you love a person and you love the work that they do, or they can donate LUTs to you because you give them money monthly.
I'm just gonna start like fucking with things and
Well,
then
work
just
for
giving
LUTs.
out the LUTs.
Well, if it's a new form of currency, since the whole like
It
oil
is.
prices, whatever, maybe we can pay with LUTs.
The dollar
Maybe-
is
Imagine
so
how much oil you
2020.
could buy with LUTs.
Maybe
Buy like a lot of LUTs with oil.
Johnny's LUT stock price is high.
In 2021, it's gonna be only digital goods are gonna be
Yeah, just
accepted
straight
as
up.
currency. Like
'Cause
you're gonna
you
have
can't
to
give
have like
anybody
some Sims
Mhm.
DLC.
I'm making a LUT.
Look
You're
at
gonna
your
have to
You're
LUT.
applying.
anything
Look at
You're
that.
applying it. Hey, you gotta turn the intensity down a little bit. You're at 100
Actually-
still.
Yeah, you can apply LUTs on the OBS, can't you?
Yeah, you can make LUTs and import them.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh damn! Looks like when Dragon Ears joined, Gravy got the fucking double video treatment over there in the corner.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
shit.
His
You're
walls
fucking
extend.
boxed in over there, bud. You're all
Oh,
boxed in.
fuck yeah. It happens.
Oh, you could totally add a LUT. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think he needed permission
So,
from
what-
his mom to sell those?
Oh.
Come on, mom! Everybody, just
Oh, but you can only do it in PNG files. What the fuck is that?
What?
Well, it's fine. He didn't make the LUTs. He only put his name on them. Ooh.
Just like motors.
Mhm.
oh,
Oh, yep.
Oh, but even the funnier thing, when Johnny came out with his first set of motors, he came out with the MB2207. Richard has been making a multi-copter builders MB2207 for like 2 years at that point. And it was called the MB.
Did those catch fire also?
you're fucking on a roll.
Look at that.
Damn near killed him.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up.
Hey, those motors are fire. Holy shit.
Oh.
No,
No, literally,
Won't
that's
focus on
what,
them,
that's
but-
what came through.
those are the Johnny motors. There it
Are they?
focuses.
Billy Hackett wants to know what a LUT is.
Lookup table.
It's called it's a lookup table. It looks up one value of color and it replaces it with another value that's in the table.
Mm-hmm.
You're so smart.
But it works like
It's annoying
it works like a
as
filter,
fuck.
kind of, but I mean, you just like click on it and stuff. But
Basically, it's like settings inside, your editing software that it can go to this file and use, these parameters and adjust your color to this preset color. Based
can-
on,
It made color correction
Apply
easier
a
at the
look.
same time.
well, it's
harder.
different. It's different than color correction. Color correction is
Exactly,
adjusting
yeah.
your levels and your colors, and then you have, color grading, which is, applying a LUT or a filter or
Yeah, you're effectively
Color.
applying a look. LUTs
Yeah.
LUTs
Look.
can have different looks.
yeah, exactly.
And
Sometimes
it
they'll be
helps.
called looks.
Yeah.
When you
These
watch
look-
that movie and everything looks blue
These
or
looks.
greenish or whatever, like
Dirty
that
looks.
creates the
Salty
ambience.
looks.
Salty looks.
Yeah. You're in a desert, everything will look a bit more reddish, orange.
Mhm.
You're a cooler atmosphere or darker, you'll go in more bluish. You'll play with colors and
Did
some
you
of the
wanna know
colors that
Johnny's
most
secret?
people will avoid
wanna-
are green and red.
Some people will use them to just make film look old or aged.
Yeah, exactly.
we should come up with cluts where it's a
LUTs.
lookup table, and
Yeah.
the cluts will get you like that color plus.
You should just be able to like.
This is a clut. This is a clut.
You hit the
compare-
randomizer and it
Where's
just
the
puts
clitoris?
random shit in your video.
The clitoris.
We should make sluts.
Zorro, you'll never find it.
Simple LUTs.
Simple.
Simple LUTs. Yes.
Sluts.
There you go.
Yes. Simple LUTs.
And don't forget, everybody, that a LUT is
And they're
not.
all
Don't just put a LUT on something.
Open
It's
source.
a
They're, like,
suggestion.
Creative Commons.
I'm feeling like those old where they used to like they would film people and just use their silhouettes and then they would make them animated, like you know, like those old, like the old Hobbit. Yeah.
No,
Like
this is
the
really random
the old Lord of Rings cartoon had that crazy look to it.
Audio M says,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that,
you look
that
like
was,
fucking Shrek right now.
well, that was basically a like animation drawing with real life people at the same time.
Yeah, I think they just like rotoscoping, isn't that the word?
Yeah,
for it?
it was a form of rotoscope
Yeah.
for sure. And to be honest, you're one of the rare people that actually seen that. Not a lot of people seen that version of Lord of the Rings.
I did
You
roadie
must kill
for
him.
Moses, dude. You know, fuck.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm not surprised that you mentioned it, but like, not a lot of people seen that version of Lord of the Rings.
I've
That
just
was my
never seen
jam.
Lord of the Rings.
That was my jam
It
when I was
was
little. I
before
loved
even
that shit.
the whatever got made popular was in 70s, I believe, late
Oh, no
70s,
shit.
and the start of 80s that was made. One of my teachers actually got me a copy of it, and that's why I had it, and I know about it.
John Solo says I'm reminding him of White Zombie circa 86, 85?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Or 1965. I can't read.
Bro, look at
Oh,
my
Thunder
computer.
Kiss 65? Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's yeah.
Look at my
That's
dope color
exactly
grade I got going on here, you guys. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus, it looks like
Really
one of my old
random.
videos, Chris.
That's a
Exactly.
$200 lot right there.
I like
Really
that.
random, but if you're gonna buy some wire,
Hey, if you guys want to buy this LUT, it's only 5 cents.
how many companies you know will actually ship you wire with a nice little Velcro to hold your wire for preventing from unraveling?
That's cool.
Real nice touch. I got it, and it's
pretty
silver
cool.
silicone.
Yeah,
wire.
dude. Fucking Vice, the guy who made Fritz the Cat too, and that's also back not when whatchamacallit, fucking Rock and Roll the movie or whatever. What the hell was that movie called? Where he was driving the car in space. Fucking rock and roll, yeah, isn't it?
The old cartoon. That was
No, sorry, heavy metal, dude.
Fact three. Fact two.
there you
Sorry,
go,
yeah,
heavy metal.
exactly, heavy metal.
Yeah, all that shit back in the day, like there was a lot of trippy ass like animation back then.
I have only watched that movie tripping.
Heavy
That
metal.
movie. That's what made me start drawing as a kid. I think my dad would used to watch that movie so many times, and it just a glimpse of seeing it here and there. Yeah, that artwork, that American style, basically cartoonish from the 70s. Like, I don't know, there's something about the trace work and how you got how the American artwork was. Man. Just, yeah, heavy metal. One of the
What the
best
hell
movies
was
out
that?
there.
It sounded like a container truck just tumbled down the road.
It's a thunderstorm starting.
Oh shit, yeah.
Damn.
Shit, yeah.
Crazy. Like power went out yesterday because of that. Like huge thunderstorm. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Should I?
Yeah, we had
this
massive,
thing?
massive downpour thunderstorm earlier.
Oh no, I lost my color
white out
corrector.
earlier on, like literally white out. Like, I almost had to start. I stopped driving and like let it cool down a bit. Yeah, I'm surprised. Snow.
I was actually supposed to go out and film that meteor shower that's going on right now, but you can't see fuck all because like a crazy cold front came through and it dropped 30 degrees in an hour and a half. So we had crazy thunderstorms and then a fuck ton of wind and sleet and snow and shit.
Sweet.
You're getting snow.
Yeah,
Also.
Sleet and
Lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see stars in NYC because of all the light pollution. So it's sad.
I was actually one of the spots I was going to go to, and it's sad. Like I was going to go to this place I always go and like just hang out. It's at the top of a fucking mountain, and it's fucking closed. It's like, how the fuck do you close a goddamn mountain? Like you can't even park in the parking lot. It's all blocked off.
Because it's public. You don't want people going for walks and stuff like that.
Well, they should open it after dark and be like, here, if you guys want to like smoke weed or fuck or like walk up the mountain at night, then hey, that's on you. But during the day, I mean, don't do that.
But at night,
Just Josh wants to know about our webcams. He wants to know what webcams we like.
I'm just using a cheap Logitech one. You get a
Yeah, the
Walmart or whatever.
Logitech one from Staples, bro, like $60 joint. half the
I
time.
would say
they'll have
I'm
it on
using
sale for
the
like
little-
60
$10
$70
off.
Logitech will get the
Yeah.
job done.
I'm using an $8 cube camera that you'll see on Banggood or with that little square whatever. That's what I'm playing right now for years.
I think
Somebody
mine is,
gifted me
920.
a 920. I have one 920 and then I have the other one that's just labeled as 1080 HD Logitech cam.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
like,
that's a
I think
922.
they make like 3 of them that are like the
Basically,
same
yeah.
ones. Yeah, the 920, then like that one that you're talking about, and there's like another one that I think is the
A
same.
615.
Yeah,
They
'cause
make
my,
us.
my studio cam, which you can't see it all because my studio cam is the one that's labeled as C920, and then this one is whatever. They in the drivers they actually show up with different values, but I don't know. If one, I don't know that one is necessarily better than the other.
One of
to
them
be
has
honest.
a better LUT on it.
One of them has this LUT on it.
All right, I'm going to Best Buy tomorrow and buying that shit. Oh
You
man.
just don't need that. And just start having fun with your color correction.
What I did get when I bought this one was a fucking. I got Chroma Cam, which is like a green screening software that is okay. It's better than the built-in Zoom shit, or it's better than any of the built-in shit, but it's not as good as a real green screen. Hence the reason why I ultimately went that way.
My whole this whole back wall was actually a green screen when I gave a shit. So I could like put whatever in the back and it'd be great. But
I'm just gonna print or
But then what did you do? Did you just put everything physically instead of adding it?
yeah, I
digitally?
just
Gravy,
yeah,
you can still
this
put whatever
pile
in
of
back.
shit behind me is
We can still put whatever
Easy
back.
green
Here, look it.
screen.
I put
could you imagine
into
having like
the-
green
in the
screen
back there.
furniture?
Actually, you can actually apply LUTs on the OBS.
Yes.
No, but it looks for a PNG.
No, you can do actual LUTs. I've done it before. I actually had a LUT for a long time, and I'm lazy and I didn't bother to. I lost it and didn't bother to recreate it. But you can create LUTs in DaVinci. I'm pretty sure you can do it in Premiere, but you can most definitely do it in DaVinci and load them into OBS.
Oh,
Yeah, in
these
Premiere,
ones
you
that
just-
he has though, it won't use those.
What are they?
They're
What-
they're weird.
Not PNGs. Not
It
the
doesn't
file
have.
that it's,
What the
they're
hell?
not the file that OBS
a
is
cube.
looking for.
They're cube LUTs. They should work. Cube LUTs should work.
I
'Cause I've
couldn't
made
get it
them.
I couldn't get it to where it says apply LUT and then
Oh no.
it looks for a
browse
PNG and you
to
can't
it
change
and
the option.
Oh hell yeah! Look it. We can wear Chad.
I haven't. Where did I put that
Look at
folder?
this. Who
Oh,
wants
here's
to
that
wear
folder.
Wear
Chad's face.
wear pants.
Waxfire is Chad right now.
Yo, has anybody seen? All right, I want to do a fucking like a. I want to do like an animated avatar, but maybe I'll use my Xbox camera to track my face. So when I talk and move, like kind of like the
There you go.
emoticons they get on the iPhone
Adobe
and
has
shit.
that now. Adobe has like its own like super easy to use puppeteer.
Does it do it in real time?
Yeah, it does it in real time, and it uses the camera, and it's like super dope, dude.
Oh, really?
Oh, we should
It's,
fuck
it's
with
by
that.
Adobe, and it's free too. Well, I mean, you may need to have the suite, but it comes with it.
Hmm. But
For
does it
real.
run?
I've
Does
used
it
it.
run standalone or does it run?
Gravy, send Skadoosh the link.
Just standalone.
I want to see.
Cut the bridge from Spaceball.
I
Alright,
used
where-
it for one of my videos once. I was like a little robot.
He's always welcome.
Oh, actually, this is actually George Lucas background. He posted
thought that was
some backgrounds
I
that
thought
you
that was
could
Oh,
a
so
download. for
that's
your-
in the Star Destroyer or the Super Star Destroyer.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure which one. Just somebody, John Solo was asking, and I
figured it was.
I seen that today on Facebook that you
should
could
know that,
download a bunch of
is
Star
this?
Wars backgrounds. And
Is that the 920 or is that the 922 or the 1080 Star Destroyer? What
I've got, like,
model
the-
Star Destroyer is that?
Oh. I thought you were talking about the camera again for a second.
I don't know. Yeah, you do.
What up,
You got me. You
Skadoosh?
stumped me on that one.
Dude, that's like
What
that
if you
dude
would,
that walks around.
I'll go
My
get
Star
wife, I'll ask
Destroyer
her, she'll
is-
probably know. Other than that, I'm sorry.
Trying to remember.
Skadoosh.
What up,
What's up,
APOC?
Blew 'em
Skadoosh?
all up.
Subskadoo.
Skadoosh.
He
How's
lives.
the
Buckle
internet over
the chat.
that way?
APOC.
There
Holy
we are.
shit,
Yeah.
APOC's in the chat.
APOC's still alive?
Who ate all the
What?
Pringles?
Well, you know he's been stuck up in his house. He ain't going nowhere.
Stuck
Eat
up
all
in
the
you.
Pringles. Ask your dog.
He got it. Did you guys see he got a haircut?
No.
Yeah, that's all he's done in the last 2 years that he's been gone. He got a haircut.
I didn't even see him with long hair. Come on now.
Guys, I'm gonna leave. I have a really long day tomorrow.
No,
No, you
Um,
just
no. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
See you later.
Good night. Oh shit! Sorry.
Got him.
Damn near killed him.
I knew her.
don't be dying.
Hey,
don't
what?
be
How
dying.
many people are in the chat right now?
All of them.
26.
And they all, dude, they're all buying Lutz right now. It's crazy.
Everybody's buying lots.
26, and we got 16 on the show, so there's 10 people left.
Yeah.
David surprise.
Except for nobody here looks at the chat other than me and Greg.
No, I'm looking at it right now.
I'm on the
Yeah, I
chat.
can't.
All
I
right.
can't see it
all
in
right.
Zoom at the same time.
I'm trying to bust your
Just John
balls.
FPV is like, "Douche."
What up?
How you doing? How's life over there?
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. They're put, I'm sure you guys have heard they're putting the spin of the fucking virus now on foreigners
Yeah.
coming in
Where?
or whatever. So it's ridiculous. Like they wouldn't let me in my bank yesterday to get money.
What
Oh,
the
that's
fuck?
Damn.
right. What the
You
fuck?
foreigner. No foreigner. I fucking work here.
Damn.
With
Can your old lady,
big
can your old lady
penis.
access your accounts or?
Yeah, she went in and got it. But here's the thing to think about, right? They're saying it's all the foreigners' problem. But for like 3 weeks now, the borders have been closed. No foreigners can come in the country. And before that, they all had to be quarantined. But the disease is still breaking out here. So explain that one to me.
The foreigners are dressing
my
up
fault.
like local
Are the
people.
people-
and
It's
giving
Trump's
you
fault for
coronavirus.
saying it was
Coming
from
from other
China.
countries.
Think about it.
How are they blaming
think
on
that-
people coming in from other countries when they're not letting anybody come in from other countries, and it's still happening?
The
Right.
answer
How
is
long's it
that
been? How long's
in
it
this-
been?
How long's what been?
How long's it been since they've been blaming the foreigners coming in? It's been more than like the 12 days or whatever, like the incubation
Oh
period.
yeah, dude, it's been like a month and a half.
Is there another
Yeah, so-
breakout? I heard that there's another wave that came again, and some
Yeah, of
cities
course.
are.
Yeah, there's pockets
happening?
breaking out everywhere. But
Fuck.
only half the shit fucking gets reported.
Right.
The other thing is you got to remember that like when we see movies or whatever, you see like Shanghai, Beijing, like the normal Shenzhen. But that's like the tiniest population of China. Most of these people live out in poor little fucking villages. God only knows what's happening out there.
Yeah.
Little farm towns and villages and little fucking huts and shit. There could be millions of them out there sick and nobody would know. They don't even have like windows on their house, much less a telephone.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Or an N95 mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Old fucking
Or a
piece of
ventilator.
goat skin or something.
Hey, easy. Goat skin. That's what we're going to trade. We're going to barter for oil now with goat skin and N95 masks.
Wait. I thought we were buying Lutz.
Oh yeah.
No, we're going to use the Lutz to buy oil also. But now goat skin
Utility
and
grade.
masks.
I never use the fucking Lutz.
Dude. They're
Like,
gonna
I
give
do a
us
lamb
all the
condom.
oil for free. We're
Set a
not gonna have
color
to
to
buy
set
it.
the mood.
Don't worry.
I just
I
turned the
heard
color
oil was
off.
like 1 cent a barrel or something.
Yo, Chris.
Now.
It's negative.
Thing with
Negative.
Colin here.
Free oil.
I was wrong. I exported directly from DaVinci as a PNG file. That's why my LUT
Yep.
works.
Yep.
But you can totally convert those if you want to.
I just tried to drag a cube on there and it didn't work. So the Arabs going broke now, huh? Fuck.
We got
Yeah.
Bot Grinder in the chat. What's up, Bot Grinder?
What up,
I
bud?
don't think we'll ever
What up,
actually
homie?
get gas for free.
What up,
but-
Dougie Fresh?
Yo, just take this gas, yo.
We're talking about
this shit ain't worth shit. Just
talking
take
about
this
love.
shit.
I wish I
Can the
had a
virus
diesel
be
truck right
spread?
now.
Get your blunts
The
up.
virus be spread by a fart.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
anybody
You
know?
can now.
I'm
Can it
pretty
be
sure it
spread by
could
what?
be if you have it
fart.
gastrointestinally. If you have it gastrointestinally, why wouldn't it be able to be?
Well, if you're wearing underwear and pants, that's fucking 50%.
So are we doing the
effective, right?
N95 for your butt?
So what you're
N95
saying
whitey
is,
tighty?
as long as you don't have like a shark, like there's no chunks coming out, you're golden.
I've been there.
Right? What I want to
Yeah,
do
pretty
is
much.
you
Every
guys
man
all
over
seen
40
that
has.
particulate,
Over
the
farting.
video of the particulate when people talk. I want to see that, but the particulate of what people when they fart or shart. You know,
I want a butt
does it
mask.
really get across the room as the myth
mask.
says?
I mean, this is the research that needs to be done.
And
Yeah,
Basically,
what level
masks
of
and
moisture
diapers from
comes
now
out
on.
of the sphincter? At what pressure? How far does it travel? We need
This
to know.
is why
these
we
things.
need butt plugs.
Far enough to count.
Years ago, I said we need butt mints. You know, like a Tic Tac. You just stick it up your butt, so when you fart, people will be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I thought about that
man,
too.
It smells like
Well,
a
you need,
pine
they
forest
need to
in the
make like
country road."
flatulent pads. Like it's like you got
Yeah.
a little like pocket in your underwear, and you got like a little like an air freshener that you stick in there, and you can replace it.
No, I want a
You
butt
know, you
mint, man.
fart right
Or a
across.
I
tiny
just put a
little
dryer
lighter.
sheet.
If you have a
Put
tiny
a
little
dryer
lighter,
sheet.
yeah,
I
dryer
like a little
sheet.
Yeah.
straw.
Okay.
Pop that
You have
baby
an
in there.
AI that's like sniffing, and then it lights off a lighter whenever you're about to fart, just so that it burns it all off.
Yeah, it's called Dragon's Breath.
There you go.
Leave it to Enoch.
I have some of
to
those rounds.
overcompensate.
Just fucking
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Oh, now I have tons of Lego
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So it's
Excuse me.
basically going to be
Excuse me. Could you
depends
help
and
me with
face
my butt
masks.
mint?
How much oil can you buy with a butt mint?
I don't
Here,
know.
hold this straw.
butt mint.
What's the going rate of butt
No.
mints currently?
Yeah. It's
More
not
than
negative
oil.
$3. I can tell you that.
More than
Hello.
gas, definitely.
Dude,
Like,
I was
imagine how cheap it would be to
expecting,
travel.
gas to go down when we hit negative gas.
No, it's gonna go up.
Cheers. Cheers,
It's
everybody.
crazy.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
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 Oh, cheersing? Oh shit. Well, I got this.
Long there.
Cheers.
Yeah. Now.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So, hey, Skadoosh, are people starting to go back to work over there?
Oh yeah. Place is
More
back to
than-
fucking crazy.
Is it?
But everybody's still wearing masks. There's still checkpoints everywhere. Everything's still all fucked up. But I mean, it's in full swing. But the thing is like, you got a factory making sneakers, you know, but where are they shipping them to? Ain't nobody fucking buying sneakers right now. Stores ain't even open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, people are buying sneakers online with them fucking stimulus
Yeah,
checks.
exactly.
That's true.
People have been stupid out here also.
Oh yeah. Like, wait, I could buy a $1,200 pair of sneakers today? Fuck yeah. Fuck food and toilet paper
Yeah.
and butt mints.
These butt mints.
And Johnny Lutz.
and yeah, and Johnny Lutz. Fuck yeah.
Johnny Lutz sounds like a Wu-Tang member.
Johnny Lutz ain't nothing to fuck
Yo,
with.
I'm Johnny Lutt.
Dude, you should make a commercial for the Johnny Lutz.
I'm Johnny Lutt, y'all.
I come
No,
to correct, yo.
He's like the crippled
Did
Wu-Tang.
you guys see it coming? Like Johnny becoming a let pimp? Like, did you really
Let
see
pimp?
it happening
Johnny to let him.
A
a year
slut.
ago?
The color master.
Oh my
Yeah, that's good
goodness.
I ordered from Banggood and Foxier, and neither of them shipped. And it was Thursday when I ordered them. So both of them are clearly not working right now.
No.
I
Which
ordered
just
from
sucked because Beta just had a sale, so you would think that they were fucking working.
It
TBS,
doesn't
dude.
mean they're shipping.
TBS is
Beta?
shipping.
Yeah,
oh,
beta
Pyro
shipping.
too. Okay, Beta shipping. All right, good.
Yeah, they just ship my shit out.
All right, good.
Pyro shipping.
It's it's taken a while, but it's going.
How long did it take for you to get your shipping confirmation?
Like 3 days. 2 days, 3 days, something like that. Like they don't even send you a confirmation email to let you know that you like ordered something or whatever.
Yeah, the fixes have
Wasting
been
paper.
weird lately.
Dude, it's better. Fucking Airbot shipped me like $300 worth of props to no address. But thankfully the declaration was right, but they didn't have a fucking delivery address on the box. It was like, yeah, I was like, I got my mail. I got a call from the post office. I'm like, what the? Who the fuck from the post office? Calls anybody? Like, really?
Right?
They're like, and they were like, we have this package. It has your name on it, but no on the documentation, but no address. And they're like, would you come pick this up? I'm like, fuck yeah! I went there.
How did
I
it
got,
make it that far?
I got no shipping. I got no shipping notification. No nothing. It was just like, and I kept checking. And I sent an email, got no response, and then all of a sudden I get this fucking call from the post office out of the blue. It was fucking surreal. I couldn't believe I got him.
Wow.
Well, Trappy fucking sent me
shit.
one of the Tango 2s when they first came out, and they put USA as the address, so it went to some
My
fucking
God.
yeah. So I still haven't got my Tango 2.
All the antennas I painted for what the fuck's here? There was like 12 of them, dude, and they never they hit their customs over there, and then I had tracking number and everything, and they just fucking disappeared. They're like, oh, we don't know, it's lost. I'm like, what?
Dude, subversive
that's
art.
so
That's what
fucked.
that was. It was subversive art.
They liked it.
You work
Oh
on it.
yeah, they're like, fuck art, and they threw it over.
Is this a
Too
lot?
free. You were way too free.
Luck free zone, sir.
A LUT free
Hey,
zone.
Fox said Johnny's LUTs are already on Pirate Bay.
Yeah, we should look it up. Maybe they are.
Wow.
Of course.
Dude, that would be sick. Oh my God, I would feel so good about that.
Who's got a firewall up? Who's got a proxy? Get on the Pirate Bay.
Chris, I know we're not Germany, but Quantum set beta
Okay,
FPV
go.
took 10 days a week
What's
ago
the
to
search?
get him a replacement.
Hack the planet.
That's not bad.
What's
To
the
Germany.
search?
Tapoc.
Matt?
Wait, what?
What's the search?
You're looking for the
Johnny
Johnny Lutz.
Johnny
on
Lutz, bro.
The
Johnny
Who
Luck,
the fuck is that?
Zip file somewhere.
He looks fucking terrified
I
with
know.
his new hair
Who's
and
this hipster
glasses
that just joined
Dude.
in?
and no job.
Are you a fit bro now? Are you a fucking
still-
fit
Hipster
bro?
Now that you got a haircut,
Are you
do you
doing
still
squats,
get do you
APOC?
still get the hiccups? Do you still get the hiccups when you take a dab?
Is your chin
Yeah,
lifting?
dude.
Is your fucking
People-
chin
Dude, I don't fucking
lifting?
lift shit, man. I'm fucking like scrawny armed over here.
That's what I'm
Oh my
saying, dude,
God.
You lost weight. Holy shit.
Oh, dude, you got a tattoo and shit. Fuck.
I've had tattoos. I just got a new tattoo. This one's old.
Yeah.
This one's good.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. I remember that you didn't have a tattoo that was
Warhammer?
visible with a t-shirt.
Nah, dude, I got the Infinity Gauntlet, the Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Did you get that while you got a haircut in Johnny Lutz?
Dude, I just cut my hair. I cut my hair by myself.
Yeah, I did too, and it's fucking horrendous.
So wait, your haircut is hand
Yeah, dude,
whittled?
look at me. Look
Is
at
hand whittled?
It looks
That's what I'm
fine
about
up
to
here,
do.
but I have no fucking clue what the back looks like.
Well, turn around for it.
Yeah, but remember
All right,
we
we'll
planned
tell
to
you.
have that for 2 months.
Oh,
It's not bad.
You definitely have a spot. There is a spot
Yeah,
thing
there's
going
a
on.
short spot. It's not too
This
bad.
is fine.
It's like
How many
a
mirrors did that
rectangle
take?
spot.
You look like a leopard.
It's fine.
Oh,
have
dude,
a-
wait. I think Johnny has a LUT
We
to
don't
fix
need
your
to
hair.
do
Rectangle. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, guys. They said my rectangle.
Oh, shit.
It's only $75.
For the hair lot?
Yeah, for the hair LUT.
I think it might have been just like it
One
might be
line.
from like laying
will
on
fix
it.
your
Actually,
hair.
They sent us 101,
That's my
101
fucking line.
for 1 month, not for 2 months.
That's the February. March, they send us up from they send us
That's
70 over.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, if that's the
Wait,
case,
let's listen in.
then I'll do payroll
gotta
from them.
listen.
But for now, let's do this, okay? Don't worry.
It's so settled, guys. Don't worry.
don't worry.
We were listening, bro. Sorry.
Don't worry. It's gonna be okay.
So yeah, crowdsource the Johnny Lutz and from Pirate Bay.
Yes.
Because you
Spread
know,
that love.
once-
Are they Chris, are they really on the Pirate Bay already?
Oh,
I
I don't
assume
know.
they are.
I haven't found any.
when would
You're
you-
muted though. You took off your iPod or your your iPod phones
Your
from your
eyeball.
ears. Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of.
Worse, but
Look
you
at the
know,
amount
it
of
happens.
Hold on.
Worse.
There you go.
Now?
It's worse.
Yeah.
Now.
Now.
Wait, Chris Teal, do you
Which
currently
one's
have
better?
a pulse, or are you undead? Like, what's going on?
I'm definitely undead.
All right.
Prove
He
it.
has risen.
Undead AF.
Shooting
Yeah.
flat. Platinum Lutz.
So APOC, what you been doing? Where you been?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Quit being like that.
He's muted
Hey,
again. Oh,
Hey,
Jesus
you're
Christ.
muted. Hey,
Now we can't hear him again.
Yeah, APOC.
Look at this
Now-
fucking
now can you
noob.
hear me? Fuck
Look at this fucking
headset.
noob.
We still can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
No,
Yeah.
we can't hear
You know
you.
what?
We're not answering. No. He's out of here,
What do you
man.
mean?
Wait, did he leave?
No, he's
Oh, no.
now
Did
he's
he leave?
frozen.
He might have
No way.
froze.
Good job, man.
Or he's trying to leave and come back to fix his audio.
Broke the internet.
He
Oh,
was
there it is.
good.
He was
We should
good.
all sing
Now
Welcome
can you hear
Back
me?
Cotter when he
There
comes
we
back.
go. Yes, we can hear
Welcome
you.
back.
Can you hear me though?
Oh yeah.
Can't hear you,
Zoro
bud.
can't.
You
Zero
good?
can't.
How about now?
Yes.
Can you put a Lutz over that
Can you hear me
cleft
now?
in your
Now.
No, my fucking AirPods keep disconnecting from this new Mac Mini, so I had to get a new Mac Mini because
Wow. That's a weird flex, but
Don't worry,
okay.
man. We can hear your Johnny Lutz.
Well, I didn't have any Mac at all, so I was like, I fucking need to get something because my only Mac
Oh,
was my
shit.
work laptop.
They took
had
they
mac
took
and
the
cheese.
MVP.
Yeah, they took my fucking dope ass MacBook Pro.
$25,000 MacBook.
It was legit like the $3,200 fucking like 64 gig RAM. I told them like that's the one I need, and they're like, "We'll get it for you." And then when I got laid off, they're like, "You can have it for like $3,500," and I'm like, "No, I'm not paying fucking full price. See ya. Give me my severance."
I can
money."
build an AMD computer for like $800. Fuck off.
No, I'm buying a I'm probably gonna buy one of Razer's new laptops when they finally drop.
Is that how you gotta live your life?
Nope.
That's how I gotta live my life.
Hell yeah.
Razor,
So what's up,
man.
everybody?
Hanging in there.
You know,
Trying to survive through the quarantine. you know,
Yeah.
Not turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
You know, that's life. I'm already doing that.
My
I already
college season started.
lived as a hermit in my house, so it's not any different.
right? I already don't like people. It's not like it changed my life that much, except for like.
Yeah, now I just have to wear a face mask and suffocate when I go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Who else here still working? I'm still working.
I got laid off, but it was irrelevant of COVID-19. Like they were just like, it's good timing to do it. Like we were doing it anyway.
Nah, there's no entertainment industry in NYC at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Dragon Ears, are you
Shut
working?
down,
Dragon
mandated
Ears?
by the state.
No, bro. I'm not working good.
yeah, I got offered to work part-time even though I have a salary contract, and then they blew me off for the fucking meeting that we could talk about what my role would be, because I'm a tech and a pilot. So they're like, oh, only a pilot, I guess, at this point. And then they didn't contact me for 16 hours until 16 hours after the meeting was supposed to take place. So I sat here for like 4 fucking hours waiting. Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
That's not.
Yeah.
That's why we all need to learn how to whittle our own haircuts, grow our own vegetables. You know what I mean?
Make our own Lutz.
Yeah, make our own Lutz. You know?
Fuck.
Why don't we have a contest on who can make the best Lut? And then we'll sell
think
it
Chad's
for the same
winning
price
that
as
currently.
Johnny's Lutz.
The prize is Johnny's Lutz.
The prize is Johnny's Lutz.
The prize is better Lutz.
From Parrot Bay.
The prize is better Lutz. If you won, here's some real Lutz.
But you made an
You
awesome
asshole.
Lut.
Good try,
Whole
so.
bunch of
here you go.
here's a bunch of professional Luts, quote unquote.
You know, these are $140 Lutz.
Not anymore.
A lot. Hey,
Right, now I'm
Skadoosh is about to
on a starship or some shit.
He's close.
Good job, APOC.
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
points for
that's
that.
fucked up.
Hey, Paul, you look right at home.
Skadoosh
Yeah,
is
dude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's
job.
jumping right in.
That's where my computer is over there.
Hey, where'd you get that dog? I might want to get one. I'm just kidding.
That's my hand disappearing.
NX01, I think.
Is it peanut butter cream?
That's where Hoshi sits.
Yeah, that's the NX01.
That's how
Oh,
she
damn.
sits.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you
that.
for recognizing it.
Dragon Ears is serious about Star Trek.
Cheers,
Damn.
boys.
Live long
I
and
mean,
prosper.
you know.
Peace and long life.
Do it.
All right, what's your opinion of Picard? I gotta ask you that because that's
I
been a
just
divisive.
watched it, and I need to watch it over again
It's
because
been a divisive thing. I've seen so many fellow Star Trek fan friends that have been like, "Oh, fuck Picard! It's so bad. It's not a new adventure every episode." And I'm like, that was like one series of Star Trek's mode of storytelling, and you're hung up that this new show is not an episodic like adventure every fucking like. Are you five still? Like,
yeah, it's not Discovery. I'm sorry, you're not entertained. It's not enough action for you. You actually have to think. I'm sorry. No, I love Picard. And
there's two core tenets of any Star Trek story that if it has these two things, it'll be good in my book, and that is one, it's allegory, and then two, it's special effects. So like if you get like a good moral story with some awesome explosions and CGI spaceships, that's fucking Star Trek. That's all you need.
And stars.
Bring it all. I'm watching Discovery over again.
And stars.
Yeah, there needs to be some kind of a trek involved also.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like there has to be stars. There has to be
should be a trek somewhere. Yeah.
Always the trek.
If you think about the name, you know, with some things we're so used to the names that we don't think about it. But Trek, as in like trekking, a Star Trek, that's actually a really stupid name.
Yeah,
because trekking technically implies walking.
The stars.
Trekking is a type of walking, isn't it? Yeah.
But you're walking around.
Zorro over here fucking.
You're walking around in the Enterprise during the trek, so it's fine.
Fuck you, Star Trek.
There's walking involved. Have you seen how big the fucking Enterprise is? You have to walk.
Power walking even.
It's like a football field long.
Yeah.
I want that Star Trek LUT pack so I can turn my bitches green.
Oh,
right.
Oh,
right.
That's what I was thinking also. I just didn't say it.
There it is.
I'm
the
the
Star
guy that
Wars
said
LUT
that.
pack, and then then you can turn them into Jabba.
Okay,
Oh,
raise your
God.
hand if you like Star Trek better than Star Wars.
I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it.
Raise your hand if you don't like Star Trek or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars.
You son of a bitch.
Whoever raised their hand.
By yourself, Zorro?
Gems is fighting words.
check out my spacey dab rig though. Like
Has that thing ever been on a trek?
Has that thing ever
It
not
has a
blinked
track
out and
order on
caused
it.
epilepsy for the general
Aiming
public?
itself in and out.
There it is. We can see it now.
Yeah, good.
You have
Does
to
that
say
have
beam me
Bluetooth?
up before you hit it.
no, but it's got a little meter that I can check the battery with.
Luke Skywalker making any sense
That's
either.
cool.
Cool, but it should really have Bluetooth in 2020. You know what I mean?
Hey, I don't think anybody's slept with their sister in Star Wars.
Oh.
They kissed her.
That's
All
really
right.
That
I
is what
fucked it
happened
up.
in Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. I fucked it up.
Yeah.
I meant Star Trek.
And that shows how
You
much
missed.
you know about Star Trek.
Those are your only.
Yeah.
The trill. No, I'm just.
Nailed it, Gravy.
The trill. I mean, the
Ryan
gold might have been.
Syndicate.
Oh, Jesus. I'm not going down. That's goddamn
That's,
right.
you
that,
say the
hey,
Google
hey,
about
that's
Lutz
a
again.
completely different
Did you
universe.
say
All right, we
the
can't.
Goa'uld, bro? Is that where we're going? Is that where we're going?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
still Star Trek.
Stargate,
technically.
bro.
Is that where we're going? The Goa'uld, bro?
Hey man, they had me
There were
until
so
that
many
whole
gates.
fucking bullshit after they got rid of the Goa'uld, and they're like, "Oh, the Ori," and it's like God or whatever. Fuck you.
This reminded me that, oh yeah, we're all drone pilots. I was like,
Nerd.
And nerds.
why is everyone such a nerd all of a sudden?
And nerds.
And nerds.
This is what binds us together. It's the drones.
It's like what we all just wind up doing other bullshit. Like you go out and like spray, or you go into VR and spray now, I guess.
Bro,
Yeah, or take shits on the same time period with Wombat.
Take shits in VR.
Yeah, me and Wombat
Taking
are
shits in tandem.
we picked up on each other's cycles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me, Zorro, and
the best.
Wombat shit at the same time every day.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if there was like a VR restroom you guys could set in your VR stalls and shit.
I'm
together.
sure. I am more than sure there is some VR something in a restroom.
The shit in threes, what you call it.
Yeah.
Come see
I
us.
was in a club in Hong Kong, and like the
I can
urinals.
only imagine where this is going.
Well, the urinal's just like one big wall, you know, with the
like a trough.
Yeah, that's like sports stadium style, old
this
school.
was like a higher class place, but the back wall that you peed on was all TV screens. Had all the freaking sports things going on the TV screens. So you, like,
I've
peed
been
on the
to
TV.
I've been to one place I remember that had like a high end like trough, but it was like the entire wall was like a awesome like marbled out waterfall and shit that actually fucking
Yeah, that's what this
kept
was,
it
but
nice.
it had
Yeah.
TVs in it.
Whereas at the same time, I remember going to the Citadel football stadium as a kid with my dad and peeing in the trough there, which literally was just like a fucking
trough.
concrete ditch. Like, yeah, you just piss there, go.
Have you seen that video where the dude's coming out of a game and he's like, he goes into the trough and he thinks it's like to wash his hands, and he's getting like interviewed by a reporter, and she was like, "Oh yeah."
He'd never been there before and didn't realize it wasn't a sink.
Yeah, he just fucking scooped it up and started washing his hands. Oh god.
I remember the first time I went to a fucking
Splash it
I
on
think it
your
was a
face.
football. I think it was a football game or some shit. And my dad was like, "All right, you got to piss? Take a piss." And he just picked me up and held me there. And I'm looking around and there was a dude puking fucking next to me because he drank too much. And I'm like, "All right, I hope I make it into this big fucking hole of piss."
Just be
But it was
careful you
just
don't
this-
go to just be careful
Old
you don't go to
Costco
like
here
a
had
mosque
one.
or like a Muslim wedding or anything like that and like accidentally piss in the foot bath.
Oh, wait, those have piss traps also?
No, but it's Muslim tradition to wash your feet, so they'll have foot baths. So don't mistake a foot bath for a
How did
fucking
you figure
trough.
this one out?
Also, don't go to a Muslim wedding. Why would you? Their food's weird. I'm
Well,
kidding.
it's usually a reverse problem where Muslims will go to like sports stadiums that still have troughs and mistakenly think they can wash their feet in it.
Oh shit! God damn.
Dude,
Well,
we
this
had one of
took
the
a different
trough
turn.
walls at the local Costco.
Listen, I like having clean feet.
I mean,
I don't
if
know
you're
about you
stepping in
guys.
camel dung
How is
all
that
day
like
long,
sanitary at a Costco?
It's
I
true.
mean,
I can understand it's being sanitary
Like-
at a college sports stadium.
I feel like
Where-
it
You
would
guys don't
smell
understand.
like
That was back when like I was
like
a
a
kid,
chlorine
like
pool.
real
It
young.
would have to
Food
smell
from
like a
between your
chlorine pool
toes.
to be safe.
Mind you, the condiments for all of the concessions are also in between the entrances to that bathroom and the trough.
I
Yep.
don't use condiments, man.
What even is a condiment?
I'm married.
A butt mint. A butt mint.
It's one of the benefits.
It's a butt mint for your food.
Can we protest next time to bring back piss troughs?
Wait,
Condiments?
He'll bring,
Wait,
There's a
he'll
couple
bring back
bars around here that
camaraderie.
still have them.
we have the butt mint and now we have the condom mint. This
which
is
one?
like, this is it.
I know it's always
It's
something
fucking
about food.
innovation.
Yeah.
That's what weed
Yep.
does.
Yeah.
Leads to innovation.
We could
oh,
make
all right.
mints that give you good positive sayings to you every day too. We could call them
There you go.
compliments.
Compliments.
Yes.
Some
Yes,
things.
dude. See?
See, you're on it. You haven't lost your edge,
Power
bud.
of weed compels us.
We can call them colluptlements, right? Am I right? Of all the talk earlier.
Imagine if they were clitlaments and Zorro would never find the dispenser.
Oh my god.
I have to call a friend.
Yep, you'd have to phone Steel.
He's like, dude, I've never even seen anything. No, I'm just kidding.
Which Oculus did you get, Zorro?
I'm sorry.
Which of the Oculuses did you get?
I got the Quest.
The Quest? Vicious
Yeah,
Vice was talking about that in chat.
Because it's a standalone, it's wireless, and I don't have a non-Apple computer anyways.
Oh my god, dude. This whole like stay-at-home thing has really hit you hard if you only have an Apple.
I have a couple apples, but it's all apples.
Ugh. Dude, I'm so sorry.
Well,
I had to get an Apple, so.
Dude, Hackintosh for the win. Best of both worlds.
Well,
actually,
what's this? You don't have wires, man. You can run around.
Man,
there's a thing that's
write
embedded in
frickin'
Windows.
Hackintosh kernels, so like I got done with Hackintoshes after I spent years like literally writing drivers and kernels for fucking people to use. Like I don't want to work to make my machine work anymore. I just want it to work.
Right, exactly. That's where I'm at with everything.
The one I'm sitting on's been up and running perfectly fine for 4 or 5 years now. I have another one in the other room. I don't know. Once I get them up and running, I just let them go. And then
I have both, and I run them both frequently.
That's why I'm making sure like I'm gonna buy a PC laptop, but I'm making sure like it's gonna be easily Hackintoshable. I've had issues with the last. Dude, because like I said, I've been freaking making Hackintoshes since the Pear PC days. If like you're that freaking OG and know what the fuck that is, but yeah, like I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. It's just annoying now.
Fair
like
enough.
I have my PC that's sitting right here runs OS X. I know it does. I just need to fix like 1 or 2 things with the fucking with the fucking bootloader that fucked up, and I don't know. I don't fucking feel like it. I haven't actually touched it and booted OS X on it in like 3 years.
Are you dual booting to Linux anywhere or anything like that? Or no?
I mean, no. I run Ubuntu and Windows now.
Within
the Windows subsystem for Linux.
Right.
WSL. Yeah, it works fine.
I was reading something earlier that there was a way that you can run like Windows 10 actually has something built in that you can it makes it way easier to dual boot or just to run like Mac OS X, I guess.
I mean, for me, I just picked components I knew that would work, and I actually pulled like my motherboard came with a Wi-Fi, I think it was Wi-Fi and Bluetooth combo, but it wasn't compatible. So rather than fuck with Hackintosh drivers, I just yanked it, bought the right one, the right Apple card, and boom! Once I fired it up, it worked. And all my fucking Apple everything, like all my Apple ID shit registered. I didn't have to hack shit. The hardest part for me with Hackintosh has been keeping video drivers correct, because there are some challenges with the way Apple's handling Metal versus like the way NVIDIA's doing their stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. The way I approach Hackintosh is I just make sure that pretty much everything is going to work without too much futzing around. So the only thing I'm really doing is emulating the fucking the UFI, whatever the fucking that, and that's
UEFI,
yeah, I can't fuck it. The UFDA crew, yeah, and fucking and that's it. It works pretty good. It runs stable. NVIDIA has been my biggest pain in the ass with Hackintoshing. Period. Everything's been cool.
Back in the day, I went to the extent. I think the most extreme thing I did to get a Wi-Fi card supported back in like the Leopard days was I literally had to fucking modify the firmware on a mini PCI Wi-Fi card and change the identifier so that it would
it registered.
Yeah, so that OS X would recognize it as authentic Apple, and that way it would actually work as an authentic airport card.
It's what I just basically try to do is find I can't remember, like I had to find the same chipset they were using for the airport shit and grab the components for that. But I don't know, I've been lucky. Like I said, I don't want to work on my computer any more than necessary. Hacks are definitely more work to get them up and running, but overall I've had really good luck. I've never had to redo mine, thankfully.
Oh, there's a hair in my rosin. Matt, I saw that on the camera.
I
too,
saw you
like,
had saw you had some of that too.
Oh, that shit's good.
What's that? Sour peaches? I don't have any sour peaches.
I'm getting low.
It
I don't
looks like
think
you
that's
guys
what
are
was
all
actually in
showing
there.
like shit. Like
Yeah,
especially
this is-
wax fires, it's all smeared on the paper.
This is shit right here.
That-
This has been
It
sitting
doesn't
on my
fit in a
desk.
container like they
This is
have.
what I did.
This has been sitting on my desk for like 6 months, so I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yes, hold on. I got you beat. Hold on. Ooh, it's a blue tube with a pre-roll in it. So there.
Ooh, I have a vape
Sugar.
thing here that I haven't hit in a while,
Some sugar wax.
You got some.
Oh shit.
and it actually hits.
Got
So
some German too. You guys want to smoke some German too?
Wait, you got some Delta Michael Thomas? Holy shit.
Dimitri in the house.
Demetrius Vasiliadis.
Yeah, I think Dimitri trumps. Dimitri trumps dabs. Sorry.
Dimitri trumps Trump. Also, he trumps everything there is.
Trumps
Trump.
all. Yeah.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
hell.
It
Yeah.
beats rock,
Waxfire,
paper,
where are
and
you?
scissors.
Are you? What? I'm trying to identify where Waxfire is. Hey,
come on,
he's in the
bro.
same
You know
Zoom
this.
as you, bud.
He's like,
You know this.
I
You
mean,
know
like,
where I am.
Canada?
I wonder where he's, I don't know where he's been.
I'm in Canada.
Are you in Canada?
No,
Canadian.
he's not in Canada. He's in Canada.
Show us.
Can
your
I do
milk.
it?
Waxfire, there's only one way to prove where you are. Show us your milk.
I was just gonna say, show us your butt.
No, I'm lactose intolerant, bud. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm trying to
Oh, how
identify the
convenient.
background, but I
How
think it's Star
convenient.
Wars, but it's not.
Right on.
I'm not really lactose intolerant. The wife is, and since I moved with her, we don't really drink milk. So
How
Could be
can
a
you be
Star Wars
lactose
video game.
intolerant in Quebec?
I have Crohn's.
No cheese curds for you. bud?
Comment manger la poutine?
I know that is. It is one thing.
Sick.
Once in a while, I will indulge in pizza also, but it's pretty much the only thing I'll eat that has and a burger.
Pizza.
And a
What
glass
if
of
the
milk.
cure
And a
is
milkshake.
poutine
But still.
every single meal?
Grilled
though?
cheese.
Like,
Grilled cheese.
That's like everything that's made out of dairy. You just
But
need
it's so good.
I won't ever eat any of this, but I'll
But
give
if,
it
no,
this.
yeah.
All that, just
Usually,
that.
if it's
It's always
mozzarella
right.
or cheddar, I'm kind of okay.
That's
Can
always
I'll
you
how-
still
eat
regret
Kraft
it, but
dinner?
I'm okay.
Can you eat Kraft dinner since it's technically not cheese in Canada?
Yeah, technically I can, kind of,
Kinda.
because they're using real cheese now.
For those uninformed, Kraft dinner is the hilarious name for mac and cheese in Canada.
Whoa, really? No.
It's classy.
Because
Really?
they can't call it mac
Yeah,
and
no,
cheese.
it's really
'cause
called
not
Kraft dinner.
cheese. Like, so they
Mac
call it
cheese?
Kraft dinner or
Kraft.
KD.
Yeah,
So if
KD,
you hear
Kraft
Canadians
dinner.
talking about
I guess
KD,
that makes more sense because it doesn't really taste like cheese.
That's what she said.
they're not legally allowed to call it cheese.
No, actually,
Interesting.
because of laws and stuff like that, a few years ago, they had to change it, and now they're
Exact.
actually using real cheese
Oh,
products.
Mac
but
and
also
orange
you can,
powder.
Real cheese, yeah.
but also you can get it at Burger King in Canada
Do they make it your way?
because you know.
They make it your way.
I want
so-
some poutine from Burger King.
Want some
Yeah,
poutine?
poutine from Burger King, that is normal, but
Poutine?
With extra mayo, please.
And
Poutine.
mustard.
oh, you
Kraft
can get
dinner.
a poutine. You can get a poutine pretty much on any restaurant.
Can you get a funky cold poutine in Canada?
Is that really when I came back?
Wait, what?
Maybe you missed the diatribe about Kraft dinner.
Oh my
About
god,
what?
I haven't drank anything
About
in 2
Kraft dinner.
days after drinking
Trap
massive
music?
amounts, and my
Kraft
brain
dinner.
is completely on hyper alert right now. So, pardon my whatever.
wasn't it?
Out of my
Pardon your
What was you
Medina.
saying, Laurel? Because I didn't understand.
I said, oh, I've been drinking a lot lately because of the thing, and the last few days I haven't drank, and my energy is like up to 1,000. So,
Dude, don't drink. Drink.
That will
Kraft dinner.
happen.
Drinking.
Hydrate.
You
I
should
drank.
smoke marijuana. It's better for you.
I agree.
I should drink
Affirmative.
marijuana.
Can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the.
Yeah.
I got some maple
I started
syrup
cooking with
marijuana.
marijuana.
Chad's got the marijuana lot.
I got the marijuana lut.
You're on
It's on
How much?
fire.
How much is that? How much is that lot
bicycle
per
lot.
ounce?
You guys ever had potato chips like fried in hash oil? It's fucking the bomb.
Oh, that's too much.
That
What?
sounds good.
Dude,
There's a
you
new-
do have way too much time in your hands.
There's a new series on Netflix, and it's a show, and they cook with weed. It's like a chef show, but it's
Follow me
all
for more
weed.
recipes.
I watched a few episodes, yeah.
It's pretty
But
good.
I don't think they all know exactly what they're doing because I watched like one of the clips earlier today. I was watching it and they were like, "Oh, are you decarboxylizing your
Oh, yeah.
THC in there?" And I'm like, "You want to? Like, are you implying that you don't want to? If you don't do it, you don't get high."
And you're gonna
Like,
get
But you
sick.
do, but you
Yeah.
don't. But depending how you do it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Because
Like, you
people
want it to
technically you don't want to do
decarboxylize.
it before. You want to do it while you're cooking it.
Yeah,
You guys
well,
have
we
to keep the fun out of weed too. I mean, come
you
on.
need to do it before you ingest it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Thanks,
some people,
COVID.
what they're doing is they're decarboxylating, then they're cooking it, and then they're cooking with it.
Yeah.
No, you ruined weed for me. I don't even want to smoke anymore.
You're just ruining
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
Exactly.
Depends on what
ruining
you're
it.
cooking.
ruining
Give me a
it.
gummy.
I mean, like if you're gonna make a marinade with like some olive oil that's infused with THC and let that infuse into a steak, you do want to decarbox a little bit before because you don't want the steak to get up. That's not going to get high enough.
No, exactly. That on that aspect, that's. But even there, you'll just use the sauce that's already infused.
Just take a bite and put it in your butt, dude. And wait a couple hours.
That point, just use the sauce or butter
Right.
and cook your steak in it.
I think the Chinese censors got skadoosh. Did he get censored?
Did
No.
that happen?
He's been gone for a little while.
You see a truck like leaving, and you hear like that.
The Great Firewall of China takes another victim.
Jesus.
That's crazy that he couldn't go into his bank though.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, they're being racist as fuck over there in China.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're already racist as fuck, you know. So
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't go into the garden store today, so
I had to stand
Why?
in line to go to the grocery store.
Didn't have a mask.
Getting at the garden store.
Oh.
they
Yeah, what
said
you gonna
No, our state is locked the fuck down. Me and Enoch are like, we can't do fuck all.
the garden
Yeah, I
store
can't do-
won't take cash. They won't let you like leave cash and leave extra. Like they can keep all the change and you just take the compost.
They won't
They
do
make you order it with a card, and then you have to wait 24 hours for them to process that order, and then they'll get it ready for you to pick up.
If you
Yeah,
need compost,
the
we
next
can all
day.
mail you
nobody
some
gives a
of
fuck
our
here.
compost.
Same here. I just ordered a bunch of jars for jar lids and stuff like that, and for like canning and fuck is
Like you're trying to order sterile shit, and they're like, "Nope, no, you can't do that." Like,
yeah, no, exactly.
but it's
like,
sterile.
Dude, I had to order I couldn't find any isopropyl alcohol, so I had to
Oh,
order
fuck
some
no.
industrial. I had to order a gallon of fucking 99% anhydrous isopropyl.
Yeah, anhydrous. You can buy
At a
fucking
link-
anhydrous
Get
all day,
DC.
but you can't fucking get
how much? And what was the
isopropyl.
Are you
link?
using it
just
to clean
mix
your shit with?
anhydrous
You
with
can make some
water and
meth.
you're good.
With water,
Yeah, I
you
use it for
basically-
cleaning this. It costs
Get
fucking
DC cleaner.
No, I use it for the banger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DC cleaner.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
DC
no, no,
cleaner.
no. I use only isopropyl. It's the
Yeah,
simplest,
no,
the simplest
For
alcohol.
so- yeah, for,
It's
well, for
the,
some
it's the
smoking
best
alcohol.
alcohol for degreasing anything.
Because it's the simplest alcohol. It's like the smallest
Just-
molecule, so it burns right off if you're going to.
Oh yeah, one shot. You don't
I'm
need much,
aware.
and it comes right off.
I'm
We
aware.
used to use
I've
Cleaner
been
is
using
we used to
Genius
use
a little
that-
bit with my resin printer.
We used to use
like,
that stuff. We used to use that when I worked at Lockheed to like wipe everything down to make sure that it was clean and sterile and shit before we shipped it. Or
Yeah.
like even painting it, you just put it on like
Yeah.
cheesecloth and wipe everything down.
My
It would get
neighbor's
rid of fucking everything.
my
Yeah,
neighbor's
DC cleaner is
anhydrous.
actually for the courts though.
Huh?
The DC cleaner is actually for the courts though.
For what?
For the courts, that's what your banger is.
Oh, it's for quartz, but yeah, whatever. I mean, it's a more complex. I don't even want to use ethyl alcohol.
It's easier to get than ISO though. That's the thing right now.
Fair enough. I mean, I'll use cleaner. I'll use like any other cleaner on like the pipe itself, but for the banger, I like ISO. Like that's.
I mean, I'm not. I don't. I'm just. I got my ISO right here. Just.
Well, I ran out, and here's the thing: is like I found 70%, and 70% is bullshit because
it only disinfects. It doesn't.
Well, no, I don't give a shit about the disinfecting qualities. I give a shit about cleaning my banger.
No, it's just a disinfectant. It won't necessarily clean. It will work, but it's too diluted. Actually,
there's something in THC.
I know that you have the skills to throw that shit in a double boiler and be done with this.
No, it's for like after each dab.
Just do it.
But like there's something in there's something in THC or the terpenes that like one of the byproducts that when you combine alcohol and water with that, it creates like a cloudy byproduct, and that can like actually stain the quartz. So using 70%, it comes out cloudy because there's too much water in it, because it precipitates that fucking byproduct. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's like the alcohol in the water is just enough to basically like emulsify the oils or whatever with the water.
Yeah.
Like,
whereas with the 91 or anything higher, it's
yeah, it will just cut through it instead of mixing it.
And then that DC cleaner will get the cloudiness off.
Or it'll get the cloudiness off, burning it.
Fuck cloudiness, just fucking burn the shit out.
I've got one that I've had this thing for like 3 years.
I know you got
but it's gotten cloudy, and you can't even burn the cloudiness off of this one.
You want cloudy?
It's clean as fuck. Like the nail itself is fucking clean.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, but
that's the thing though.
I torched the shit.
That's a 3-year-old nail right there.
Well, who's on e-nails? Is anybody on
That's what
an
this
e-nail?
is for. That's what this is for.
E-nails, dude.
You don't like? I have some friends that swear by them fucking things, and I have a
E-nails
hybrid.
are great if you use them right.
That's why I got this thing, dude. Check this thing out. All right, look, little 2-cell lipo.
Oh my god!
Little heat gun disassembled in a little bag clip that hooks around the stem, and that way it swivels around. All right, it's fucking Velcro. It fucking
you look at the
swivels
dad
around.
from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
And you got a little button.
The thing's like automated, like the egg rolls down.
This is one of those. It's just one of those fucking heat temperature guns, and fucking it's like lined up perfectly.
Wait, so it's literally a yeet gun?
It's
a yeet gun.
A yeet gun.
But yeah, like it lines up perfectly, so I fire it up with a torch. The thing I didn't like about the e-nail is like it's too consistent of a temperature that doesn't actually. I don't know. Yeah, it's
too consistent.
Yeah, like you actually want that. You actually want that. Like you don't want constant input.
You like a little flux in your heat, in your temp.
No, it's like what happens is
when you get different flavors.
You want a little expo on your dab temps.
Yeah, kind of. But what happens when you heat it with a torch and let it cool down? It's cooling down, so energy is coming out of it the whole time. So when you put the dab on, energy is going to go into the dab. That's what melts the dab. That's what actually, you know what I mean? But it's all like energy coming out. So when you're using an e-nail though, it's constantly putting energy into it. So it's literally cooking it the whole time instead of letting it just like sizzle as the thing cools down.
That's,
so, like,
that's why you got to run it at a low temp. As well, like my buddy uses an insert. And those things like he's got like this some type of carbide metal insert that fucking it doesn't hold heat very well itself. So when you put it down in there and it's constantly heating, it's just I don't know, it works out really fucking well.
My rig works out really well actually, and when I really want to do a dab and get that effect, I just bump my temp up and I let it sit for a while and preheat hot, and then I drop it. I wait about 20 seconds and then I drop my dab and I catch it on the way down. Basically the same thing that you're describing, but mine's interesting because it's a little ceramic heating element and there's a little tiny quartz banger on top of it that kind of just sits right on top of the element, and it works really good. It also has a green chamber. So I can mix formats if I want at the same time, which is interesting. But what's neat about it is when you let it sit on low temp, I've left it on overnight and forgot about it, came back, turned it up, and was able to hit the greenery that was in the chamber. It wasn't cooked. Sometimes it gets there if I leave it too hot, but if I leave it at the right temp, I can just let it chill.
Hey, tell them about blunts, man. Tell them about blunts.
Enoch is all about blunts.
Yeah, so what you do is you take the flour and you put it in the blunt.
What's flour?
It's like this thing. It's this thing from this plant called weed. And then you just put the flour, grind it up, put it in the blunt.
What temperature is your flour?
You roll it up, and you lick it.
What do you clean the flour with?
What you do is then you light it and you smoke it, and you have yourself feel like you're high.
Oh no, that's too consistent.
Is it anything like that?
That's way too
No,
consistent.
it's nothing like that. Actually, what you get
Is
is
this flour
you get your
anything
life
like
back,
dabs?
and you don't have to do all this shit. And it's like you can go and you can multitask. I can go jogging with blunts in my mouth. I can
show you
roll a
something.
blunt
Jogging
while
or yogging.
Look,
Yeah.
Here's a blunt right here. I got a blunt right here.
I think there's a time. I think there's a time and a place for everything.
The high is not going to be as good as a blunt, though. Sorry, I hate the way.
You know what? All right, so this is not 420 right now anymore because you guys are bad at scheduling.
Hey,
true story.
No,
true
420
story.
just should have been on a
Do you
Tuesday.
think people really know what day it is? Come on.
You know how I capped off 420 last hour? Here's why I've been loving going to the dispensary. All right, THC bath salt. All right. So you take bath salt, you fucking take a hot ass bath, and then you smoke dabs and a blunt.
And bath salt.
And then you eat somebody's
In
face?
the THC bath. And
Oh,
then
I
you eat a
was gonna
brownie
say,
while
I could
chilling in the
Those
bath.
do the same thing as Epsom salt because I'm kind of old.
It's like, it's Epsom
Asking
salt,
for
but
me.
it's like THC infused.
I'm
That's
down.
what it is.
Well,
It's like
what's funny is now the weed shops are starting to sell shrooms.
Hallelujah.
Dude,
it's been a year and they're going right off the fucking deep end.
Yeah, just gonna
they're like, well, fuck it. I mean, we might as well sell DMT too. I mean,
they should. Anything that's natural should be available, and that's the end of it.
Yep.
Well,
dispensaries,
there is a lot,
dude,
there is a
the
lot
grocery
of,
stores here are selling
psychoactive,
CBD.
substances that are illegal up here.
You could get fucking CBD at the grocery store now, for fuck's sake.
Weed has been
yeah, but
deemed
it's not
essential.
regulated. It's
We've
not
won the war.
like any good.
We've won the war. Prim, are you kidding me?
Oh, Jesus.
Watch,
Look at him with
watch
his,
how fast I smoke this blunt.
Look at him
Watch
with
how
his
fast I
fishes.
smoke this blunt.
Teach a man to fish. He might fish for a time that he likes fishing.
Teach a man to fishes.
There it is.
He might go fishing when he's bored.
It works.
He might go fishing when he's bored.
Whoa, what is
Now check it.
Dude,
So like,
What a brim.
real teal.
Dude.
The Thrisk seal.
see, like I can read the temperature of the banger.
Oh my God,
immediately
he's
in real
literally
time.
Ken Earlson in the chat.
Dude.
I like that.
Wait, there's a chat going on?
There is a chat.
We are
I forgot
live.
about
Yes.
Who is in the chat at the moment?
I forgot.
Night Train.
Night
What
Train.
up?
Johnny?
Riddy
Oh my
FPV's been
God.
here.
Yeah.
John Solo, always in here.
How many people have left
Oh,
in the chat?
Yeah, how many?
I'm having a hard
How
time
many of you guys have
own
LUTs?
now? Jeez.
Who has a LUT in the chat?
Luts aren't real, dude.
Ready?
Letting you know.
Butts in the air like you just don't care.
I call this one. I need to add like 4 billion. I need to add a
I'm
kaleidoscope.
really behind.
That'd be.
He's still. Chef's the
I like
So
how
what's the
either
word?
everybody talks at the same time or all
Yeah.
stop.
Full
That's
moment of
Zoom.
silence.
No, I'll stop.
Oh, everybody.
Full stop.
I have to go over to the couch.
Bro, you should see my daughter's Zoom meetings with the whole school. It is crazy.
I could not
Yeah, like
imagine.
60 kids. Yeah, they'll have like an assembly.
Quiet
There's
in
like
your living
60
room.
kids in a
Quiet.
freaking Zoom.
Zoom chat. That's like
Do they just like
pages.
they mute everybody except for the fucking teacher or the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mute everybody. But like they'll open it up and it's everyone's trying.
Jimmy,
all the
I
kids are
see
like,
you in the back there.
Yeah.
Stop doing
It's like, did you see the one kid in the Drone Disorder Discord made different fucking screenshots for him sitting in front of the computer so that he could walk away while his teacher was talking.
Yeah, I mean,
So Ferris,
He's like
come
he's
on.
14.
This is amazing what
Ferris.
this is doing for kids.
Yeah,
ability
God
bless
to
him.
Critical thinking.
bro.
Dude,
that
I had my
prepares
head-
you.
I had my headphones sitting on my desk, and I heard Primitive's laugh.
Where have you been, all 8 of
You
you?
heard his whistle.
All
Piercing,
freaking 8
piercing
Chris
laugh.
Seals?
Can't count. That's
Bro, you've been going to ever since you went to that rave, dude. You changed.
Yeah, man.
You haven't been.
I didn't want to
the
point
same,
it out,
bud.
but it's like you just look different. Something's different about you,
You
bro.
just smell like EDM now.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
Oh my God, Ian's here.
Yeah.
Ian.
What
Oh,
up?
hey.
Teen.
No, I was totally kidding. I knew you were here the whole time. I was
Hey,
just
Matt.
giving
Hey,
you
hey,
another introduction.
Hey,
Oh,
Matt Williamson.
shut
He's
up.
been here
Matt.
the whole time.
Guess what?
Yeah. What?
Ian's here.
Oh,
What is
hey,
tagging
Ian.
in real life.
Has anybody told you? Wait. Oh shit. Yeah, we're tagging in real life.
Yeah.
You're really tall, Ian. You should
At
play
Chris
basketball.
Teal, could you let Matt Williamson know that at Ian?
that at Ken Earlson is here? So it's funny, like the whole name change kind of started with Ken Earlson.
Here's the story.
Wait, is it Thursday?
I want to be the bratty sister.
All right,
I
Zorro,
thought you
get
were
to the bratty
already.
sister.
Marsha.
Jan.
We get this thing to work. Tint, what up,
Everybody
dude?
remembers the episode where Marsha got beamed with a football.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen like 5 episodes of the Brady Bunch, and I've seen
And all 5 were Marsha getting beamed with the fucking football.
Damn you, Marsha.
And the one where Mom always said, "Don't play ball in the house."
And when
Nobody
Dad
knows.
tried to
I
get
must have
all the
watched it more than
Lutz,
everybody
and
else.
he couldn't afford it.
Yo, Aces Full has 6S Luts and 8S Luts. You fucking kidding me, bro?
Bro, I got 12 at Fuck you.
You got the 14S.
He's got some 14,
Yeah, dude.
14S sluts.
Double it
Shit.
Oh, boy.
16.
On those
Yo,
for 140
yo.
bucks.
Yo,
I mean,
slide
but
me
then-
that drive.
But then you
And that
gotta
shit in
pay extra
parallel.
for the HV Premiere, right? Or no?
Mhm.
Yep. HV.
What the
Hey,
fuck is?
Dude,
Yeah, what's
Ian,
happening?
it's primitive. Come on, it's no longer Easter. It's okay.
Oh hell yes.
Dude, what?
Is that a
Oh, hell
GoPro mount, bro?
That's
Yeah, that's
amazing.
how you start them.
That's how you started.
Dude, oh,
It's like the Donnie
Telling you,
Darko
bro.
of FPV.
Yeah.
Give him some fat sharks, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna go droopy real
what else
quick.
can we throw on
Wait,
this
where
guy
is he?
here? We
Yeah.
got
How long did they
Ray.
leave that rabbit next to a radiator?
A rodeo, a radio.
Yeah.
5G, dude. 5G is coming,
Yeah,
bud.
screenshot it, bro. Screenshot.
5G
Get it.
is coming.
5G. Yeah, make
Look
his
what it's
arms.
doing to that
Oh, it's
fucking
arm.
Velociraptor.
Yes.
It's growing it into a T-Rex overnight.
He's got
Hey.
no arms.
It's actually
oh,
a rabbit.
Shit.
Listening to us.
Dude,
That's
hell yeah.
amazing.
Like, he's so quick.
Dude, okay, so that rabbit found the internet in quarantine.
Hell yes, dude. What the
It's just
heck?
got like
going
one
here?
buff but
Going,
really
bro.
smooth and saggy right arm.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you make that hand all by yourself?
Yeah, dude. I just
you
drag
doing?
it in. I just
What?
drug it in.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
damn.
Wow.
Orga.
It's a
Bro,
fist?
you probably sell this shit. It's an
Yeah.
arm, I guess.
A butt fist? I like a butt fist. If you
Dude,
could just
you
like
should
just print it
keep
out.
predators
Put it-
away with like a
put it all
little
the
bit
way
of
around.
I
every
think you
once
should
in a while you
totally.
give him the middle finger.
Put it underneath.
Ooh, bud.
Put one of them beefy arms right on the back too, right on the back there.
I think
But
I
you
can
should print it out and try
close
and sell it
this.
on Facebook
Make
Marketplace.
6 arms like a spider.
Spider.
One of them
Spider.
beefy arms.
Print
right
when you're
there.
done. When you're done, send me the STL. I'll print it in the resume.
All right.
Dude, resin,
amazing.
Yeah.
Chimera.
Yeah, it's definitely a hybrid.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
will buy
Print
it.
it out, sell it as a full
Dude,
car.
put it on eBay. You could probably sell
Are
it.
you gonna send me
Etsy, bro.
another
Etsy.
like
try and sell it. That's
like
art.
30-hour print?
Dude, somebody's gonna find that like 4,000 years from now, like an archaeologist, and they're like, "What
They're
the
gonna be like,
fuck?"
This was an ugly ass
I don't
animal.
understand what they were doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, a
print that out
result
of bone.
John Solo said
nuclear
fisting the
fucking
rabbit. That's the
testing.
name of it.
How do we
Fisting the rabbit.
how do we close this hole up?
That's what she said.
I've seen it, but
Dude,
separate. I gotta close this hole.
Airwolf was fucking amazing. I'm just saying. It was amazing.
Just knock the hair off my damn head. Thanks.
Knock the hair off my dick.
Come on.
Cap it, bro. Cap it.
Come on, Chad, you gotta help me out here. Where's it at? I know
I'm
that
trying to
tool's
remember
in
what
here
the fuck.
somewhere.
Just type in
Do you
cap,
select
bro.
everything and then
You could try to think how you want to close
select
that up.
3.
there's like a one-click thing, smooth.
Oh,
Control
it's
F7.
Alt F4. It's Alt F4.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fire up Mesh Mixer. Hold on a second. I have to try to find it.
Bridge join.
Well, you could try analyzing it because it's going to tell you whether or not it's manifold, and it will
Yeah,
fix it
that's true.
for you.
It's
But
an open object now, right?
Auto repair
you
all. Look at that.
Cap it.
Look
it's
at
capped.
that. It works.
Fucking
Will
lit.
you look at
Dude.
that?
Look
You
at
gotta
that.
give it like
now.
an anteater fucking face.
Now we've got the underside to work with.
Gotta be able to reach its prey past its weird
to
arm.
make it unprintable.
just-
You gotta
freaking
fix
Chris.
that undercarriage.
yeah,
there.
I mean,
Dude, you need to just hang a pair of balls off the bottom of that fucking rabbit and call it a
Okay.
day.
Or
All
what
right,
if
let's
what
do
if it
that.
holds
And make them like
what if
comically
it
large.
holds a
double
pair
the
of balls
tail, and it'll look
on
like
that
the balls.
back
Yep.
fist?
Oh yeah, double tail.
That's
man.
kind of how I.
Strength. We're gonna.
That's kind of how I feel when I walk around.
Oh,
One's
damn.
got to be bigger than the other, though.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta be
Yeah.
true to life here.
That's awesome.
This
We're
is
not
no
trying to
longer a
freak
It
sit
looks like
flat
his
kind of
sack
rabbit.
has balls.
you're definitely printing with supports now.
Hold on to that. That
Yeah.
is good shit.
Bro.
Give him boobs too. Boobie. Boob.
Fun. It has
Yeah.
to have the
It needs
freaking.
tits
A little
now, bud.
bulge.
Yeah,
It's gotta have a little
anatomical-
undercarriage.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little
Bulge
anatomical.
pocket.
No,
I like
go
how you got
all
the
way-
ridge on the bulge too, just like the line that
Yeah.
you know that separates the shaft.
The taint
You go
line.
halfway up his chest.
This reminds me
see-
of that dude that
Asking
was living on
for
that
the
guy's chest in fucking Total Recall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
dude.
was his name?
Bro, I
Guado or whatever?
swear, I was thinking about it.
Zoro wants
Watto?
boobs.
Watto?
Yeah,
Guado.
Guado, something like that. But give
Hold
him.
on, that's-
Oh yeah, those are clean.
Oh wait,
You're
yeah,
mine,
3.
bro.
You need 3 tits.
Mine.
Oh my.
yeah.
Oh no. That's
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You got-
They
Oh,
even
yeah.
have
Oh,
little
it's
nipples
coming.
and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
The triple-breasted lady, like in.
Oh
Yep.
wait, we're
Ooh,
going
those are
there.
nice.
old paper mache tits.
Yo, this shit right
Chad, I
here.
can see you're laughing even though you're in like some kind of a hue right now.
This shit right here, boys.
This is gonna fly off the shelf. This thing is gonna sell it. Just show it. And they were like, okay, here.
Yo, hold them up. Hold them up next to each other. Look at that. Look at that. It's the same. It's the same except the tits.
It's got some udders. It doesn't say tits. There's little udders. It's got some fucking udders on there.
Such a sexual sculpture.
Hey,
Yeah, dude.
what's up with you and hangdowns? You got like 2
Good
different sets.
call.
Ian,
Good
now you have to
call,
make it
Chad.
busting out of your chest. It needs to be like a chest
call,
burster.
Chad. Hold on.
Realism.
Now I'm
Put that
really
in the
going.
museum. Nobody
A
would even
chestnut
think twice
burster.
that it doesn't belong there. Everybody
In the
like
camel's
that is
hump.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Put tits on its head. You won't.
No, you need to give him a penis on his head, like a
What
unicorn.
in
horn.
the
Whoa, that looks like he's
Side.
attached to like a tumor. It's like a baby in there.
That's a tumor.
That does look like a
Not a
tumor.
No, tumor.
Not a
Oh,
tumor.
that pull it up.
Oh my
it doesn't
God,
go-
I need
It
this
doesn't go
program.
far enough.
That's
Doesn't go far enough. This is Mesh Mixer, dude. It's free.
Yeah.
Does
it's
it come with that penis shaping tool though?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's stock. So
It's part of the Johnny's package.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a good udder.
I thought that was part of the Penn State package.
There you go. This is where you get the fun. That's where you get the
That's where he
funny
keeps the
milk, dude.
liquids. That's where you save the liquids in there like a hump. And it's protected with the spikes.
That's what I was making Gravy's teeth in that one night. It was fucking mesh mixer, dude. Mesh mixer is good for that shit.
You ever wondered
except when they didn't fit.
This is clearly evolutionary.
No, that was
like,
Ian's.
We
We never printed mine.
Well,
This
I'm
animal
down.
is way more
I
likely to
have Ray
survive
in the
now
machine
than it
right now.
used to be.
That's awesome. I seriously want one.
Dude.
Ian, which side do I put my GoPro in?
Yo, yeah, it needs a GoPro mount.
Gravy, if you just print out, the you can make a mold and then get the shit they make, get the shit from the dentist shit from eBay.
I want an iPhone holder like that, where the rabbit's holding.
That's actually what I was gonna do.
Boolean
Oh, look!
difference.
Oh my god, dude!
Okay.
So that's gonna fit my reverb. Right on.
Edit, transform.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Holy shit.
Guys, when the world collapses, we're going to need to know how to do black market dentistry. So let's fucking jump on it.
Well, really need to go out
True
and get-
story. Yeah, let's go. We'll start making some fucking teeth.
For.
TPU.
Dude, I've got pliers and a hammer. I'm down.
Making some
Dude,
teeth, yo.
This better be the new Benchy for sure. Chris,
There
if
it
you
is.
can print it,
Yeah, dude,
That is awesome.
Dude, look at that freaking GoPro mount right there.
The rabbit
Oh
can
my
hold
God.
it in his
Yes.
hands.
Oh no, I messed up.
It's gotta be printed in multicolor.
Dude, that mount is sick, bro.
Oh,
That
wanna
mount is
see-
sick. It looks
Yeah, I
like,
like that
one.
like dino disease.
No, I don't want a GoPro mount on the fucking rabbit.
Yes,
I
you
want
do.
the rabbit to be
Great.
the
Yeah,
GoPro
you
mount.
do.
You don't know what you want
Also-
yet.
Okay, I want
Prepare
both.
for that.
Fine.
Always prepare for that.
I want both mine.
What about
Yeah.
like
You
you're
hold the rabbit
playing
to
with
go
it
over
and
the
you're like,
GoPro
fuck,
mount.
I wish I could put a GoPro
Was
on this thing. And then now
Can you
it's
put the
already gonna be
GoPro
there
mount
as
at
an
least
option.
like pointing at something like a pair of tits or his bag hanging out the back? You
Alright,
just
well-
have it like on his back.
You want to top mount it? All right, I got you.
What if it just like they strap right on top of the titties?
that is not
Oh,
you gotta-
man. You could put lady flaps on it, and I can mount a 360
Oh
cam
yeah,
to it.
lady flaps in the
You
titties,
could-
and then you put the fucking bolt through them.
You could give it a selfie stick that it's holding, which has the GoPro mount on the
That
end,
shit
so
is
it can actually
you never what
get a
printer you
good
print that
cleavage
with?
pick angle, and maybe it can do a duck face.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it could be an
so big.
Instagram.
hold on. What up
There
tilt?
we
What
go.
up tilt? Is this
Yeah, what
rabbit
up tilt
running?
do you want, dude?
70 degrees.
Zero.
That's
Gravy.
down
90
tilt, bro.
degrees.
Zero.
That is down tilt, bro.
25 degrees.
50?
Stop. Yo, 50
Just
is gonna be
hella
Got
down
dipping.
got the ear in the way though.
Down
That's
into
the only
the
thing.
left,
70
bro.
degrees. So you're worried.
Hey, we've got some interest in the chat, Prim. Is this your new
Back-
frame?
This is,
Wait, right
this
here,
is
yeah.
the new primal. This is the
Thank you
primal
for
9.
recognizing it being.
Yeah.
This is the-
Someone told me it wasn't aerodynamic a little bit ago, so
Dude,
Yeah, and then we got into the golf ball theory.
you don't have fucking test data to prove that it's not aerodynamic. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, true.
Get
I don't
some
know,
wind
man. I think
tunnel
it's
data,
pretty
we'll talk.
aerodynamic to me.
He's no longer a fucking puppy. Jesus Christ.
all right.
No.
So now we're
Yeah.
gonna join these two.
Amazing.
I think you go right here. Yep. Combine. And did that
Fucking love bulldogs, man. Fucking
Where did that go?
amazing.
Hi.
All right, it
You
needs a
look like their
eye.
hideous stink.
Fucking, I love
Look what you
all.
can do.
I
You can
love
make a
ugly
bear.
dogs, like pugs, bulldogs,
Me
all
too.
that shit. Fuck, I
too.
love those fucking. Any
They have-
ugly
they have
dog.
character. They're so
Send
cute.
it, yeah.
You see that?
My
I don't
mom's
have-
dog
Yes,
has like
dude.
super bad walleye.
Yo, that, now it makes the rabbit look like a chocolate rabbit.
I'm hungry.
Zoro, did you ever tell her to
It's
buy
totally
Johnny's
a
left pack
chocolate
so he
rabbit,
could
bro.
so she can fix?
Oh,
Did
look.
you see that video? of The guy talking
make a
shit about
mold,
the
bro.
lockdown, and he's like, I can't even buy a chocolate rabbit.
You shouldn't see that.
Even by chocolate rabbit.
Dude, he was so pissed about chocolate rabbits. And then they're
Maybe
like,
he
is
looks
there?
forward
And he's like, he just couldn't think about anything else.
That's hilarious.
Easter, I can't get a fucking chocolate rabbit.
Oh my god, I want one so bad.
Yo, like
Right?
yeah,
Come on,
FTV
every year.
says, it needs tentacle testicles.
Yes.
Testicles. So it needs
would-
testicles attached.
So it needs eight.
Give it like a
It needs
nose
8
tentacle.
hangdowns.
What about like an elephant style?
It needs tentacle sacks. Tentacle
Hey,
sacks.
I just want you to know. Keep in mind, I'm printing this.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck.
I don't know what printer. If you're gonna put a GoPro in that mount, that fucking thing is huge.
I'm just saying, like for survival purposes.
To get to have on my
That's what I was
desk.
thinking.
Just think about the
Oh,
predator
yeah,
face.
That with.
Oh shit!
Testicles.
There we
Dude, I need mesh
It,
mixer.
it
after
lets the
seeing
balls
this.
get like way more grip.
You could do some sick shit though. Like you could paint like flames on your fucking GoPro mount, or
Yeah.
you could definitely do some
It's
cool
super
shit with
flexible.
You can have
Yeah.
boobs all over it.
Oh yeah. Dude,
You could
it's
definitely
super
make a
flexible.
boob GoPro mount, and I think somebody should most definitely make a boob GoPro mount.
Yeah.
I think
I
boobs
vote
may have.
I vote high for that. Yeah, and I know some people that would immediately take one.
How about one of the boobs
You make
is a
them
GoPro?
Out of like silicone and like heavy, so they're like.
Mhm.
for real
It's like,
steady.
let's
You know,
test your
fucking
hyper
lashes.
smooth.
This is my real steady mount for my GoPro.
It's all
You gotta have them
It's all
hanging in
black.
front of the camera then, so you can see them flopping while you're flying.
Okay.
It's also about the lifespan of the GoPro. If you have a lot of surface absorption, you know, you're gonna have
Seriously,
a
the
GoPro
stall
survive.
mount has been like very life-saving, I guess, for a lot of GoPros for what.
The challenge is just they're just so goddamn heavy, and some people want to build light freestyle rigs. So that's I have a few friends that are
Nerds.
like that, but I don't. I just build heavy quads. So I don't give a fuck.
It is a well-known fact that nobody has ever broken a GoPro in the mount that Prim is designing right now.
That is true.
Dragoneers,
That's a
is that it?
Yeah, that's a
Is
true
that the
fact.
mount?
I heard the same thing.
That
What do we
good,
call-
that's a little bit of the mount.
What do we call this rabbit?
That's a skull.
What do we call it?
Tits Mahoney.
Oh, that's a good one.
There we go. So that's
Okay, hit it.
That.
all right. Now we're
I thought
gonna
it was
send that.
fisting rabbits.
We're gonna send that right off to Chris.
Next Easter, I'm gonna give that to my daughter.
You're sending that to Chris.
Wait, what?
Oh, I gotta scale it. Fuck.
If it's Tits Mahoney, then
How,
it's a
big,
cop.
how big
He
is
can-
Tits Mahoney, by the way?
Yo,
I have no idea, dude. He can scale it though.
Lycan
Mahoney's a cop,
wants
right?
it to have a fleshlight mount, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, dude.
are you going half
Do
the way?
it.
Or are you
Do
going
it.
Can you
all
put
the
a?
way?
Can you add a fleshlight to that, Prim?
Yeah. All right, I'm making a flashlight.
Yo, can you put a blunt trough?
Exported
Bud,
too soon,
can you
bro.
put a blunt trough?
Flashlight. That's
See?
happening.
The
All
blood
right.
trough.
A blunt trough on the fleshlight?
Yeah.
Yo, fuck.
We're gonna save this.
It
Like, telling
like
me I start
using the
flashlight
flashlight rolls the blunt for you.
Here we go.
Pops it out
All right.
at the back of the balls next to
Put a
the
blunt
tentacles.
roller.
Then the
See if you
tentacles
guys-
hold it for you.
See if you guys can open. If it's
Open this in Kira.
yeah, see if you guys can open that shit. I don't know.
I don't even know where the fuck
No.
you put it.
Where did you
Where
put
is
it?
it?
Yeah.
And in
Yeah.
the chat, in our chat.
Your daughter has
Okay.
like this
Alright.
Zoom meeting in the background. That thing's like
I see
pretty,
it.
like boobs and rabbits.
Oh, what the
Really?
fuck?
Okay, there we go.
I never thought I'd be opening a 3D print file named Tits Mahoney.
Only in 2020, baby.
Those
Yeah,
are
dude.
tears of joy, by
Looks
the way.
like it says tits mahoney.
Mahoney. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's, so,
Mahoney.
it's so small now.
Is it?
That's what she said.
Oh, I don't know
How dare you, Ian?
Yeah.
Screen size.
Open with here.
Should we make a double-ended flashlight?
For docking? Yes.
The fleshlight
Ultimate pleasure
docker.
docking. Double snakehead.
Oh, dude, that's horrible.
I think you might have legitimately just came up with something.
Dude, they for sure have that, bro.
Well, you can go ahead and search it and let us know.
The docking bay.
Yeah, they have it on.
Oh my god, dude, you need to make 2 of those dock.
Is it on Wish? They have it on Wish.
Rendezvous.
Okay.
Even APOC will print it.
Oh shit.
It's called Rendezvous.
Did it open? Yeah, there you go. It opened.
Yeah, I got my
remember the
my light off.
conversation? Do you remember the conversation about docking that you had for 2 hours with the guys from fucking Britain?
It was like 2 hours. It was like 5 minutes.
There it is.
It felt like 2 hours for them. I bet.
And they've never, never heard of it and say it was fucking like, I know what docking is.
That is a really small GoPro.
I was watching one of the videos from that the other night when Gravy's lighting the fire up.
Docking to these weird British people.
There we go.
I think Chris will.
Which time was it that I was lighting the fire? Was it like the good
when
time
the gas
or the
can
shit
was
time?
like right next to it, and what was?
And I just kind of said,
Harley,
"Yeah, I know
Harley
there's
was
gas
like,
next to me."
The problem with
up
that
and it
GoPro
goes,
mount is now you have to like have it to scale so you can put the GoPro in it. Otherwise, you're fucking up.
It would be ginormous.
It would be huge.
So don't
It'd
fuck
be
up.
Chad, how do we do it where we all work on the same file simultaneously? How we do like the drawing? You know, you guys all draw on the same thing.
Oh, on Mesh Mixer? I don't know if it'll do that.
No. We're talking about annotating.
Yo, here's my bill. Here's my print bed.
Somebody needs to share their screen.
Right here.
No, but I want to like annotate that.
You want to annotate over.
Like, I want to be able to manipulate that, and you guys can manipulate it. Like, that would be great. That would be awesome.
Bro, put this on Thingiverse, please, and call it like a doorstop.
If we do annotation, everybody just draws dicks. That's the problem. It's the problem. Annotation.
That's pretty much exactly. Yeah. Everybody just draws dicks.
We could just call this 3D printed doorstop, dude.
What was the foreskin joke the other night that we had?
Yo, this is what you do.
COVID-19 in the title, so
you switch it out.
Oh no, it was me in the fucking.
And what you do is you have to hold a penny in the tip of your dick, and you open doors like that, so that you don't get the corona.
It's like a penny eraser. It like goes erect when you put a penny.
What the fuck are you?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You make like a blunt holder that looks like you have to put it in his mouth. Or
Dude, what am I doing?
This is not right. Already, it's not right.
That's a labia penis.
Yep. All right, hold on. This is an insert.
That's gonna
dude.
sting right there.
Hey, it's me, foreskin.
This is like I'm skin.
Hey.
That's my thought. Look a little snail.
Wow, look at the support.
I know, look at the fucking
the
support.
Anteater I was asking for, so I can't bitch. It's like a mix between an anteater, a light bulb, and predator.
And the snail. Too.
It's not happy either. I scaled it too big. I tried to do 275%.
Oh my god.
But the supports put it outside.
Second trimester.
Oh, he's got the old Prince Albert. What the?
Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna
That's gonna leave a mark right there.
I thought you were making a fleshlight, not a butt plug. What the fuck is it?
Butt light.
It's a butt
Why is there
light.
only one? That guy needs to buy a.
needed-
That guy needs to buy a Ford F-1000 so we can have 8 balls.
You need an innie, not an Audi.
A butt light, dude. That's hilarious.
Is that what the coronavirus actually looks like?
Okay, except yeah, dude, probably.
That's the protein receptors.
Yeah. The ACE2.
ACE2 inhibitor.
Wow, dude. As this sits, it's a 3-day, 21-hour, and 4-minute print.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Fucking fire that, bro.
Is that the size to put a GoPro in it?
Bro,
No, it's not. It's not.
Look at all the fucking support material.
It's like you have to do a swap of your roll just because of the support.
Dude, it's so bad.
All throwaway. Can't even look like lay that on its side.
Yeah,
dude. We have to
Turn your
ration
infill
our
percentage
printing
down to 1.
materials so we can get more.
Just crumbles.
You make a fidget spinner for kids.
John Solo wants
Kids
to
love
know
that
is
shit.
it,
For
if
Heather's
you're drawing
birthday?
a three-dimensional
Which
depiction
end?
of syphilis.
Ian,
Huh?
which end did the Lutz come out of?
I have no idea.
Speaking of birthdays, it's old dirty legs birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Gravy's
happy
birthday,
birthday,
you fucks.
dude. What?
Happy birthday, Gravy.
Old gravy legs.
No way.
Thank you.
Many, many.
Happy birthday.
I'm not listening to this. I
What's
gotta
the
take a
time?
piss.
Hey, guys, in fucking 10 minutes, we can actually sing to him. How about that?
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm leaving in 9 minutes.
Everybody in chat has to type sing. You have to sing with your typing.
I don't know what the
Think about
words
it.
are though.
Think about how that works, because I'm not going to do it too high.
Speech.
Yeah, Gravy. Give a speech
Say
about
words.
aging.
He's gonna go throw up real quick.
Dude, what the fuck? So it's a snail?
That's what I saw.
It is a snail. It is a strange sexual snail.
It looks like an ocarina, kind of.
Docking light, right?
We're holding it. See if you can play it, dude. That'd be so sick if you can play like an
Make it
ocarina.
into a death whistle.
You do a whistle.
If you make it an ocarina, I'll print
Hey,
it.
Pac, keep your shoulders where they are, because
You can wear them on your
next month on
Jesus Christ.
Actually, I could change his head. We can put a different head on him. I think.
Oh my
Select.
a different head.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Like
Look at that. You're just going to remove that masterpiece?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
And then we go to
That was the best.
analysis, auto repair all. Look at that.
So
This
fucking
shit's so
repaired.
As good as
Yeah.
new.
I wanted one of these. Fuck, he's a little.
GoPro mentioned me in a comment.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Wait, is that a little tiny bullhead?
Ben Spielberg, there's IM me. Hold on.
What's
There's
fucked
your
up,
new logo,
Enoch,
Chris.
is I can do dabs in here all day, but if I move my shoulder a bit,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Watch out. Oh, he just moved it for you. Oh, gotcha. He gotcha.
Cow face.
Oh, he
Chris,
fucking
what'd they
gotcha,
say?
bud.
Oh, it's just they're promoting their little commercial thing that I'm in.
Oh, that's great.
Wisconsin.
Good old days.
Oh,
When that
thanks.
happened.
That's fat. That's super fat, Chris.
Fuck yeah.
Here we go.
Dude, I've
That's the
got
that's the
random
Taurus
RoboCop
logo, isn't
clips
it?
over here, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's my new DJ logo for my new.
Oh, what, dude?
The
Comes in like
Taurus,
a bowl
yeah,
and it
dude.
leaves like a snail.
Perfect.
Fucking Taurus snail.
What's he doing?
It's a snail Taurus. Am I right?
Taurus.
Fine.
All right. The only thing I can think of. I don't know.
Does he make dope beats?
Yep.
Barely
Right,
knew
dope
it.
rhymes.
Looks like the
Dude.
bull's ass.
Damn near killed him.
Happy birthday to
Six more minutes. 6 more minutes.
Fucking
Not
minutes.
yet. Not yet.
Six,
Damn it.
6 fucking minutes.
I was warming up, guys.
folks. Everybody,
6 fucking minutes, Chris. Fuck yeah, I
tell
love you,
everybody
dude.
you know we're about to fucking sing Happy Birthday to Gravy. And this is
5
their
fucking
moment
minutes.
to shine.
Speech.
chat.
We want the birthday boy to give us a speech.
Yes.
What are you
Since the
doing
dawn
there?
of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The dawn of time.
Just bust that out. I mean,
how much
Yeah.
is a speech?
40 lux.
$150.
Or do you Lutz?
Yeah. You,
That's
can you
that's
pay
good.
for,
How,
we should be able to buy
$140.
shit with Lutz.
So
The
this
Lut
guy in
currency.
Ohio, this guy in Ohio posted on Facebook that coronavirus is a hoax. Prove me wrong, and
And then
then
he
he
got
died
it.
from it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And
Oh,
no, for real?
I kind of love this.
Yeah.
virus. It's weeding out all the dummies, dude. I love it.
I was mad at the news when I saw that because
Not all the dummies.
they really should have like led into that with like guy from Ohio asked to be proven wrong and was like that was a missed opportunity.
Right? Think about all the people around him that were like knew him that were like, just wait till he fucking catches it and dies. And then he caught it and died, and they were like, oh,
yeah, but then
shit.
they gotta feel like a dick. You gotta feel like a dick if you know the guy
Gotta
who
feel
thought
the dick.
that.
No, dude.
Agreed.
How come?
Yeah, like it's sad that he died, but
Yeah.
it's also funny that he was proven wrong in a very morbid way.
Irony. It would be funny when
Darwin
people die.
right there, bruh. Darwin.
Like this guy.
Look up Darwin in the encyclopedia, dude.
Prim,
Yeah.
Bean wants to know if you can make a bean riding the snail.
I think you should absolutely make a bean riding.
Bean the snail.
Look up
primitives. Yeah, do they just have bean
Just do
default?
a bean primitive, yeah.
Look a little clitoris. By the way, whoever says clitoris is a fucking psycho killer.
What?
Clitoris. The 3 more
Clitoris
minutes.
is the new enhanced.
Language lessons with Zorro.
See, a word is not
Number 3.
unless you say it.
Words mean things.
Words are like bullets.
No, they're not. No, they're not even close.
Dude, I like how you click and hold it and it just grows it.
That's what
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. This program's really good
pretty
with
intuitive.
this program's really good with organic shapes.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's about it though. Like you can't
So like
not-
dicks and balls.
Yeah, those are perfect for this.
If I send you a picture of my junk, can you like make it in 3D?
If you
Yeah,
wanna-
but you just have to put a tape measure next to it so I can reference.
It's scale.
Yeah, otherwise,
I already sent one.
I'll just send you a
Stand
picture.
by.
And you can design
Is that
it
just your
yourself.
butt? Did you send me a picture of your butt?
Got it.
All right, bean shape. I'm trying to think bean shape here.
Dude, yeah. Come on. Where's your inner
Dude, do you
being?
not
about a
know what a
kidney
fucking
bean, man, not a
just do
peanut.
that and mirror it, and that's what a bean looks like.
Mirror it.
Oh, it's already done. So
Mirror
now...
it. Never heard of
Call
it.
It's
that-
already
you call
done.
that a
That's
bean,
the
son?
bean.
Here, I'll find you some
Bean your shapes.
bean inspiration. Let's try to find some beans.
Like a
How do we
peacock.
do
Like a
this?
nice,
Yeah,
there you
here.
go. There you go. That
Go to
red kidney
Pinterest.
bean.
Oh, where'd the beans go?
Go back. Go
Fuck.
back. That red
Like a
bean in the
kidney.
bottom left corner.
Over there? This?
Bottom
Bean
left.
be wearing a cowboy hat?
Oh,
Recenter
this
view.
bean? Oh, that's a good bean. There you go.
There you go. Look at that bean, dude. Look at
There's
that
a
bean.
bean. That is
Yeah,
a
I'm
bean.
liking that. That
Look at
works.
this bean.
That's good.
Oh, I'll even zoom it up for you.
Jumping bean.
That's cinematic right there.
Your bean has clearly been boiled for too long.
That is
Bro,
most definitely a
Cinematic.
cinematic bean.
Oh my god! So it's observing the 180 rule.
I feel like
Absolutely.
Too soon.
Look how look how
Bean-
look at
Bean
the
would have a
symmetry.
mohawk, and it would go down to like a fucking mullet with 2 rat tails
And a cigarette.
and a cigarette
I've got one.
in
I'll
his
share.
ear.
Why is this so weak? Why is it like not?
As fuck.
Why is,
Is
it
it fucking
not,
weak, bud?
It's
What's going
not
on?
thickening as fast as I want.
Is your finger working?
The thickening is happening.
That's what
shit.
she said.
Gotta use
Yeah. Am I right?
the thicker one.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, we made it. We made it. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mr.
Gravy leg.
Happy birthday to you.
Many more.
Dude, I can't just like.
Many more.
Can people wish me no more birthdays, please?
I wish you no more birthdays.
Oh, you one.
Ooh.
Oh, you two. Or no.
But you know, everybody has birthdays. Fucking suck it up, bitch.
What
How old
in
are
the
you?
Unfortunately.
How old are you, Gravy?
What in the
40.
Oh, you just turned 40. You're a cougar now.
Oh man, he's old now.
I am.
Milf.
But Gil,
Says the
Go
one
buy a
that
motorcycle.
has a
Welcome to the
Leopard
club, Gravy.
Hello.
You'll be there in a couple
Go buy a
months, bro.
motorcycle and start hitting on strippers. Wait,
no, dude, I'm like not riding motorcycles ever again.
You need a sugar mommy.
Mm-hmm.
She can buy you Harleys.
Yep.
Really?
just get them 3D printed chompers, and then just start going down to the country club.
yo.
Tell them like you go to
Hold on,
Chow
we can
Town,
use
even
this.
if the hedges aren't clipped.
I mean, I've been playing golf for shit. Jesus Christ, I've been playing golf for what?
Hey, Dad.
33 years.
Fucking dip out. It was.
Hey, Gravy.
Like I gotta go hit the links.
Hey, Gravy.
It's a link.
Yes, Ian.
You want that, bud? You want that?
Look at
That what
this.
you want?
Gravy.
I love that I
bud.
have to. What's
You
the
want
shit
that, bud?
around? It's like, do you want that? And there's like, wow, like some big shit in the background.
Hey, Gravy, I didn't know you were a Taurus, dude. That's crazy. I was
Yeah,
like,
no. Yeah, I know. So is
How
Chris.
poor you're us.
Wait, Chris is one?
Yeah.
I think we had this conversation.
I know. That's what,
Oh,
no,
man.
yeah. I'm DJ Taurus, man. What? You're DJ Taurus?
What the fuck is a DJ
didn't-
though?
A DJ?
He still exists.
Disc jockey.
DJ is
Yo,
like
Bram.
a drone pilot for records.
Mhm.
For
Brim, I
music.
don't know if you can see it, but
Or a
your
train
fucking thing
conductor.
is free and it's running around the stream right now. I just want you to know.
What in the hell?
It's
Okay.
alive.
Yeah, I've had it
If
pinned for
you
hours
say
now.
if you say record and not record, why is it?
Missile and missile.
Like
Who the fuck calls it a missile? Asking because I'm 40.
That's awesome, Enoch.
Missiles
fucking
are
horse.
awesome though. Like if you have nuclear
Here, take a hit,
missiles.
bud. Take a hit.
or antibiotics.
It's
No, take a
nuclear.
hit, bud.
Antibiotics.
Aluminium.
Only
I
cool
was
people
thinking
say
of
that.
that one.
No, it's nuclear. Okay, it's nuclear.
Nuclear clitoris.
Hey, Puck. Since it's my birthday, you have to answer this.
Oh.
I've been asked a question. Do you want to tune my 3-inch?
Oh.
Depends on what kind of 3-inch.
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Gravy.
no.
Do you want it tuned with or without vibes?
Dude, I don't know. I'm still trying to download Tits Mahoney over here.
Hold on, if you
Order
check
long.
the
I'll
order
talk
of
to
your
you in-
downloads,
I'll
you
talk
might
to
have
you in
already
45
started
minutes.
downloading RAM, and you can't download more than one thing at a time.
The funny thing is, right now I'm on a different screen. I'm currently watching my friend that has a Bengal kitten, and it's the cutest fucking thing because they're chasing stink bugs around the kitchen.
Well, you're different ever since you turned 40. You're like hella softer
Yeah.
now.
It's like
I
you
know,
hit
right?
40
What the fuck,
and
Gravy?
you just
Like
went to
we've
kitten
noticed
town.
this change in you. Like it's like a fucking switch flip.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like I don't even know you anymore, man.
What happened?
It happens. I mean, no, it'll happen.
What are you, 40?
When did he change? When he turned 40?
I know. I'm gonna
Texting?
go and fly, and I'm gonna observe the 180
Like
rule.
5
Like
minutes
both of
ago.
them.
You're gonna put your goggles down and go bird watching instead. You're like, this is
You're
stupid.
like, nah.
He's gonna
I'll
come
fly
back
the
and
Mavic.
land next to himself, and there'll be like all the birds landing all over him, like he's fucking a Disney princess.
They're gonna fly around. Well,
Yeah.
this shit was
So,
fun.
guys, I have to go. I have to buy like a Phantom and Inspire 2 and
some catchy
You gotta
short.
spend your stimulus money. You know what? You know what? Fuck your stimulus money. I didn't get any stimulus money.
I got it.
Happy birthday, Matt. You're welcome. Thanks, Chris.
Birthday. Go buy your,
I thought it was about me.
Buy your stimulus money. Bullshit, you stimulus DJI Phantom and
dude, I haven't even spent my stimulus money
communist
yet.
drones.
I don't need money to be stimulated at 40. I'm
not
just kidding. Send me some more money.
Yeah, please.
And stimulate him.
I'll stimulate your money.
Wait.
Oh,
can we find on the
looking for a Taurus shape?
And you don't see the wires because they're green.
Nice.
That's what she fucking said.
Green LEDs, green dot, all green shit.
Nice, dude.
But the only thing is red bottom.
People fly drones still?
Gravy, what you got? What you got going on tomorrow?
I don't know, man. Probably sleeping. I might go Sky King tomorrow.
I might go hit
steal a
the
plane.
Oh shit!
Sky King?
Hey, does that say Mad Chiller right there? It does.
I might go to the fucking bando tomorrow.
Or
What does it say?
It says,
dude, if you're going to the bando,
Mad
I'm
3D.
going.
This right here
No.
says.
If you're going to the bando, I'm fucking going to bed now, and I'll see you in the morning. You're only.
Well, we can go. I was thinking
Hold
about
on,
going.
let me
A couple of
see.
us were talking about it. Need to get your ass here early, though.
Fucking.
Yeah, well,
Bandos
I'm not
are
going to get there early. It's midnight.
I know.
Fucking pussies.
I just want to. I want to go out to the Lonely Tower because I want to try to maiden this fucking ADAS since I blew the fucking VTX up the other day.
Yeah, I'm trying to work
hover
MapQuest
testing
currently.
Hover testing.
The VTX.
The rush tank popped. Yeah, hover testing. I don't know why. There's no good reason. It was I was running off the 12-volt rail through my flight controller into the VTX on a 3-amp service, and it fucking blew the VTX. Camera's fine, flight controller's fine. Everything else in between, everything else around and in between it was fine. I don't know. I plugged it all. I plugged it all in today with the Unify Pro 32 and turned it back on. It was fine. So,
how much voltage are you giving the FC?
12 volt. 12 volt on a 3 amp back.
Chad,
Hey, what's the town? I guess the township. I don't know.
I'm in Ridgewood,
I don't know how.
Ridgewood, Queens.
I'll meet you there.
Ridgewood, Queens. The fucking bando is Pilgrim.
Wait, Queens?
Yeah, I'm in Queens.
Basically the epicenter of the fucking shit show.
Yeah, right in the red zone.
Bro, I'm in Forest Hills. Right next door is Corona. It's Corona, Queens. And in Corona, Queens, it's fucking popping, boys. It is
I got
like
coronavirus all up in my neighborhood. There's fucking old folks home across the street from me that I fucking keep seeing. It's like Christmas every other day because I fucking keep seeing like a fleet of ambulances.
The ambulances, yeah, man. It's terrible, bro. Like, I don't know. It amazes me all these crazy people talking shit all around the country, and I'm just like, yo, there's like fucking actual, like, you know, thankfully, yeah, like there was actually like morgues in the street in NYC. Like, what else do you want? Like, I mean, let's just.
And now it's moving up here.
And here Enoch is taking things for granted with Sherlock Holmes clips with Robert Downey Jr. Sr.
I'm on to Bubbles, I think.
I was still trying to find a good
3.5 hours.
To Pilgrim?
Yep. Well, to Queens.
Oh, to Queens? Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, everything you said was Queens, so I mean,
Well,
I can.
That's 2.5 hours, sort of. Well, actually, no. You might actually be able to make like really good time these days. Fuck it.
Yeah, dude. Nobody's on the road, and you can do whatever you want.
I mean,
I'm
I'll
gonna
throw a
take you,
back.
like-
I got a new backpack. I'll throw that bitch on.
The real question is,
thanks to Flightbox.
Are there just like orders to pull anybody over who's going on certain roads?
No, there's a suggested stay-at-home order and quarantine, but it's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, like, if I wanted to drive up to New York right now and, you know, say do like 115 the whole way, I'm not going to get pulled over, I don't think, because Maryland cops aren't pulling people over for speeding violations right now. I don't know about Pennsylvania, New Jersey.
No,
not, bro.
They're not pulling anybody over up here either.
They have been up
in the
here.
field.
I got on the highway the other day and I was literally doing like 80 or 85 and a fucking state trooper SUV fucking like just passed me. Like I was like, hey, see ya. Like all the cars on the highway were socially distanced, so to speak. We were all like keeping a nice distance between each other, like, but still going 85. Like we're like, fuck it, whatever. And then the state trooper just like fucking comes by at like 90, 100. Who cares? Fuck it. Yeah, the traffic's nice though.
I mean, if I'm coming alone, then I'm just gonna take the bike and I'll be there in like an hour and a half, hour and 45 tops.
Imagine if like work cultures were permanently changed from this shit and like when shit got back to normal, like highways stayed that sort of same.
Imagine if highways were actually byways. Is that what you're saying?
Or triways.
Fuck. Or quadways. Oh, quadways.
Flyways.
Flyway.
I'm gonna send it.
Sounds too much like a flyaway.
I'm saying though, like if like there's no commuter, if like all these office workers that are realizing they can work from home, imagine if they just stayed working from home. Like if all these fucking, because think about it, a company like mine that fucking just laid me off pays like, I want to say we were paying like a couple $100,000 a month for office space for like 400 employees. It works out to like $900 a month per employee for office space and shit. And that's just like rent, like not including like everything else. Like, but it's like the entire company can work remotely. So like, why pay that expense? Like, and which also incurs like a commuting expense. Like there's a lot of companies that might rethink how work is done. And that might change what highways look like for good.
It's a good point because like the editor for the company that I think I used to work for, or I might still work for, like why does their editor have to come in? He has a better computer at home. So why is he not just working at home and just hammering shit out?
And think about all the like fucking gas is short right now because fucking nobody needs it. But think about that for a second. Like think about if all those commuters were at home, don't actually fucking need gas to go to and from work. Like that's just wasted energy to translocate a body to artificially be next to people. And like we could like that's like we could make society more efficient. Fuck it, I don't know.
Well, like if you, I mean, instead of going to a studio every single day, just instead of salary, put me on day rate, and I go out to the shoot and do what I have to do, and then go home.
Finish with it.
And I make the same fucking money, but I never go to a place that there's a bunch of people hanging around fucking off,
doing nothing, risking infection in case they're infected.
Yeah, and I got offered that at part-time.
A lot of people realizing that they can fucking order their groceries and shit like that too. Like people want to do that anyway, so that's going to keep people off the roads.
Yeah, well, it's fucked up because it takes a certain kind of person. I ordered, this pissed me off. I ordered fucking Domino's last night, and they showed up at my house after 2.5 fucking hours. And the guy it was supposed to be like a contactless delivery. So I put in the notes, I'm like, just leave them on the front steps. So the guy walked up, I saw he was coming to my house, and I'm like, hey, just leave it there. He's like, nah, dude, I got you. And he handed me the food. It's like,
it's the point.
What? Like,
motherfucker, you should have slid it out of the bag without touching
but
it.
Either way, the like doesn't fucking matter because if he had it, he touched the box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He breathed near the
he
box.
should have dumped out the
box.
fucking
It's like,
the little heat bag.
Everybody's
dude,
like not understanding how this thing works. It's just like
But dude,
you can
think
take
about
a bunch
like
of safety precautions. If they're not safe enough, you didn't do anything really. You just wasted effort.
All right. So who bought Lutz today besides Chris? Let's totally get off this fucking topic before it just turns into a fucking nightmare. Wait, Cricket bought the fucking wait,
No, I
Cricket
meant-
bought the fucking
you said-
Lutz?
you
What,
said-
dude?
No.
Wow.
He probably did.
Zoro's touching his face. We're all fucked.
Wait,
Oh,
did he really?
boy.
Because I'll hit him
Fuck, I
over.
will see.
If Cricket has it, we all have it. I'm just kidding. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He's a law-abiding citizen.
It's on the Pirate Bay already, though.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Let's do
Chad,
it-
you said like Chad, what time are you flying tomorrow? Like 3.5 hours? I'll do that standing on my taint, which Zoro can't find.
Well, of course, I haven't confirmed all that shit yet. So.
Well, confirm it now. I mean,
I'll
if you want to
confirm
fly,
your-
dude, I'm
your
down.
shits.
Tomorrow's supposed to be windy as shit.
Is it supposed to be windy tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
boys, it's been.
No, tomorrow is tomorrow is
That was
Wednesday.
windy if it is now.
Yeah, dude, it's been for a couple days. I've been flying.
Raining
No,
and
it's
shit.
only
That was,
Wednesday,
like,
one
serious
day of the
rain.
week. It's not when.
We're talking about people in like within 500 miles of each other.
Yeah, come fly.
It's going to be a little bit different.
There's wind everywhere, though.
Wind.
It's not like not
real.
that I think like weather that exists here is everyone experiences that. That's not what I think. No, it's just that this very particular system is actually affecting the entire Northeast pretty much. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we have not had great flying weather. It's been windy even when it has been warm, and a lot of cloudy days and shit.
It's been
windy
fun
as fuck
tuning.
here.
I don't even.
Bitch,
I
bro,
couldn't
it's
even
a
bother
bitch,
fucking
bro.
tuning in the wind like that, man.
Bitch,
Like,
bro, yeah, but it
when we-
works. It helps.
when we went out the
get-
other
I get
day-
better understanding.
we went out the other day. It wasn't very conducive to getting anything like that done. And even rigs that flew well, we're getting blown around a bit. So just yeah.
Well,
literally
I
just
don't
turned
have
up my
rigs that
iTunes.
fly well, so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Gonna have a good time.
Gonna have a good time.
Talk about drones.
Kind of. What is the wind report for tomorrow?
I think 17 mile an hour.
It's
Are you
well,
fucking-
so where
HBOs,
Dragon
baby?
flies, it's wide open, and when we get wind in NYC, fucking Corona is a fucking like wind tunnel out there. It's
It
just
sucks.
there's no place to get away from it.
We're next to a lake, and it's right over the lake. The wind picks up, and it just gets gnarly.
This my
Does it
spot.
breed Corona though.
The what?
Does
So
it
we should
breed
observe
Corona?
the 180-degree rule when we fly, I guess. Is that
Only
what
if
you're
you want to be cinematic.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be cinematic.
You should rotate your junk 180 degrees
I just wear my goggles backwards.
when when within 6 feet of other people.
Damn. I think only Zoro has the junk capabilities like that.
It's true.
Well, that's because
Swivel?
his is detachable. I mean, that's just
It's
it.
because his balls are on
Swivel.
top.
Yeah, my balls are on top.
Oh, that you
Mm.
have that
Yep.
disease. That's right.
Yeah.
I have upside down bolitis, which is really hard on your back.
Do you have to wear a bro on your bag?
Whatever it's called though, my sack keeps my dick warm. So
Mhm.
take that. Now who's laughing?
Your balls.
Is it your sack keeping your? Wait a minute though. Is it your sack keeping your dick warm, or is it your dick acting as a heat sink for your balls to keep them?
That's what it is. It's thank
It
you,
depends.
Chris.
It
You
depends.
are a gentleman, and it's called.
Clarifying.
Depends on the time of day.
You got to think there.
If you
Like
shake
4
it a little,
o'clock.
you
4 o'clock
get
in the
an
afternoon.
insulating air layer.
Better shake my balls and warm up my dick.
Yeah,
Earlier.
the insulating air layer is where it's at.
It's a letting air layer.
You
No,
got
so
some
it's just keeping the balls too. It doesn't work because your balls are already they're up top, dude. They're up top.
Oh,
bunk.
it's like that time where Bobby tried to kick his mom in the balls and it didn't work.
Something like that.
So
Not
wait,
today,
does
Junior.
your dick stick to the side of your leg instead of your balls?
No, because the balls they straddle it like a straddle, and they keep the legs away
Saddlebags.
from the. You know what I'm saying?
You got a pair
It's
of
like a
saddlebags.
hairpiece, actually.
I mean, what about the tip though? Like it doesn't sink down in.
Nah, dude. It's just like because again the balls are holding it in place. So
Yeah.
I'll
What's
send you guys a
what? How hard is the wind blowing for you guys to say fuck that? I'm not going out.
What do
I
you
don't care
know?
about the wind as long as it doesn't go below like fucking 50 degrees. Like if it's 50 tomorrow and blowing 20, that means it's actually like 35, 40, which sucks.
It
Nothing
kills
compared
the.
to the protest. Like the protest was brutal, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't fly
Oh
in
man,
that,
the
though.
sand,
You
dude. The
all got
sand was the
coronavirus.
worst.
That's what happened. You all got
No,
coronavirus at the
No,
protest.
but no, coronavirus was fine, dude. The sand blowing around was the worst.
It's because you came to DC in fucking February.
It was
What's sand?
There was in the park near the stage. There was a bunch of.
Oh, I
sand.
was like sand. We were in a fucking park. Oh, just kidding. I guess there was sand.
That's
Yeah,
why
it's
DC blows.
Oh, and also we got the
also
coronavirus.
sucks.
Some of us.
biggest cockies, bro. You couldn't fly anything there. Everything was beautiful. I wanted to fly the bridges that were lit. the
Yeah, don't fuck it up for the locals, motherfuckers.
I
Were
just
they
wanted
lit
to
as
send
fuck?
it,
Fly somewhere
bro.
else.
I just want. It was so lit.
Me and Ian drove around, who's not here, figure that one out. But we were gonna fly the Pentagons.
Ian just comes
Yeah,
in.
don't do that.
Draws a little fucking dealio with some
Draws
titties
some
and
dicks on a
balls
rabbit
it.
and tits and
The
fucking
name of the
Robber
video would
underneath
be
the
My
fur.
Last Dive.
Yeah.
There was
Fucking
nothing else after
bounces
that.
After that. What more?
video
I guess
more
the
never
video
promo
time?
even start.
There was nothing left to do.
Guys all outside looking at you, glasses, throwing leaving one arm.
Yo, but it's been 2.5 hours. I think we should cut to Eric.
Yeah, we should kill this shit.
Oh, we're
But,
still
we should
live.
all wish happy
still
birthday to
on a
Gravy
video?
again.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
He hates it. Look at his face.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, old Gravy.
Rapey birthday.
I'm gonna take my pants off. If it's gonna be that kind of battle.
Yeah.
Rapey
Somebody's
birthday.
starting to party on finally.
Rapey birthday.
I love doing the raping.
What are you implying?
I love
Jesus Christ.
Chafee birthday.
Love you, fucks. Thanks for showing up tonight.
Ravies.
Later, y'all.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.